Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's Saturday morning, and right now I'm trying to get this cushion on my chair to feel comfortable. This old office chair is, let's see, seen many days it does now, and I need to get a new office chair someday. So I don't really have any particular topics today. I don't always come up with one. Oh, actually, I do have at least one. It turns out that there is a cartel of landlords, which doesn't surprise me, that all conspire together to keep rents high. To do this, they created a database of apartment listings. And then they all kind of agreed on the high rents that they're going to charge the people, just like OPEC, for oil. So, and there's like 10, 20 of these guys. And the major corporations like Evergrande, BlackRock, and then a few subsidiaries of those guys that own many apartment complexes in the United States. And the problem with that is they control worldwide almost all the apartments in the world. The same is true in other industries in the United States. There's only like 10 major corporations that own just about everything in the United States, from retail to food service to cable companies, cell phone companies, television companies, and everything else. So it makes you wonder how we're gonna get out of this economic downturn. Well, those guys' goal is to increase their profit line. They're not working with you to. They've even created software that specifically sets the prices to remove the human element. Now, if you remember many years ago, Dow Chemical had the human element commercial. But when you factor in the human element, the equation changes. Well, if you remove the human element and it's all set by prices set by computers, well, then there's no humanity in there at all. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing? In fact, I wanted to see how you were doing on the WoW, because let me get the panel started. Why, yes, why? Because I didn't get on there yet. You didn't give me your character name so I could find you and either have Lumi or me come find you in the game. So I have no idea where you are right now. So I'm just curious about that. And so how are you doing in the game? Did you play much last night? I know you played some because you told me that you were. So you've been having good luck playing the game and everything? Oh, you did? Let me look. I don't see a message from you. The last message that was sent was by me, I think. Let's see, the last message from you was, I know where you're just trying to look out for her best interest, Michelle even Red is. I don't see any other messages from you. Oh, Mabelle. Okay. Mabelle. Mabelle. Okay. Alright, that works. Alright, I will fire up Turtle Wow after the show. At least I'll try to anyway. And go create a horde character that can join you. Maybe I can create another Tauren. I played Tauren long ago. I think a shaman would be good for you. Yeah. Well, panel's open now. YSY. YSY. That's okay, don't worry about it. You'll get the hang of Discord. So this morning I got up late. I actually overslept. I was like, I woke up at 9:15. And the alarm went off at 8 o'clock. I shut it off. Second alarm went off at 8:30. I still didn't feel like getting up. And Lomi and Carmen were growling at each other again, particularly over me, because Carmen says, "You're burning yourself out. All this stuff you do, you don't even have any time to yourself. You don't even take a holiday. You don't even take a break." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Because I don't get, a lot of money to spend on going on a holiday. So it's just kind of weird though, because I was like, I mean, everybody likes me when I do a good show and everything, and so they still don't know what happened at the Arizona rally. What those the chemicals that cause the chemical eye burns, skin irritation, of the people on Trump's right side. They still don't know. It only affected a very small group of people. And they're still trying to find out now what's caused that people to get on the right side of Trump, the right side when you're looking at the stage, that caused people to get so violently injured from chemical burns. They still don't know. They don't know what caused that yet. We have the means to go to a small trip. If I had means to go on a small trip, well, depends on how small we're talking about. I mean, maybe just check out Vermont, New Hampshire. Because I haven't been up there since I was a teenager with my parents. And I think that would be nice to get away from the streaming for a week or two. Except maybe just do an occasional video and say, hi, I'm in so and so, and we're checking out stuff. That's one of the reasons why I really was hoping to have done something this year, but unfortunately, Molasses and I kind of dropped the ball. And I haven't heard any more from her about that. So I want to talk also about another thing that was just to be. I don't see the comment in the chat. So I mean, in the video, the person posted it, and that's another reason why I save all the YouTube comments that come in by email, so I can go back to them, because sometimes the system doesn't show me where the messages were. The one person asks, "Why don't you have a carer or a case manager? For 17 years you lived here." Because first of all, I can't afford it. Case managers and carers are not cheap. They cost money. And But like I told Carmen this morning, I said, Carmen, right now this is becoming my additional money to help offset the cost. She said, you're burning yourself out. There always, she said, I know from personal experience what's happening. You're basically, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be so strung out that you're not going to know, what you're going to do, because you're just going to be so burnt to a crisp because, you're putting all this content out, but you don't even take any time off for you. I said, but I can't stand sitting idle either. In fact, every time I don't do anything, I feel guilty, which is true. I'm like, if I didn't do my show, then I feel I have let my fans down. It's bad enough sometimes the shows don't always come out that good, and then I still let the fans down. She said originally we all agreed that you were going to take Monday, Wednesday, and Friday off. Next thing you know, you're doing World of Warcraft Turtle Well on Wednesday, Thursday. Then you sometimes do stuff on Friday. So what happened to the 3 days off? You gave up on the 3 days off, and all of a sudden you're still doing work on those 3 days. Well, they might in Connecticut too, but I'm not under that certain income level. I'm not even eligible for Medicaid. And that's a sad reality. I'm not even eligible for Medicaid because I'm over income. So anything I need to get done, I have to pay for it out of my own pocket. And then I mentioned Mommy wanting to go visit other states in the Union, like, for example, like North Dakota, South Dakota, Missouri. If I wasn't so afraid of getting stranded somewhere. Yeah. Well, today is the kind of day when I really don't even have that much option even to do that, because after this show, I'm going to go down to the store and get some things for the house. Okay? And then I have to then go ahead and do the video combis. And then after the video combis, I got to come back here, get ready for the 7 o'clock show. To the 7 o'clock show. And then after the 7 o'clock show, try to get some sleep, wake up for tomorrow, take a bath, start some socks, and my shirt. This shirt's got to be washed. It hasn't been washed in a while. I got to wash this shirt. You can see it's kind of grubby. I just threw it on because I was hurried because I overslept a bit. And then I got to do that. Then Lomi has to get ready for her 3 o'clock show. Then she does her 3 o'clock show for 2 hours. Then at 7 o'clock, I gotta get ready for Silver Moon Radio. And then I gotta find something to eat in between. But right now, since I haven't really been moving around as much as I should be, my caboose is getting bigger again. So unfortunately, I need to find a way to get back on energy. Nah, I take the train. Really, I'd rather take Amtrak. At least then you can walk around between cars. No, I usually wash everything by hand. So that means that Sunday is after I wash myself and take a bath, then I fill up a bucket with laundry soap and then throw all my dirty stuff in there. Obviously, I break it down by color. Most everything I've been wearing is white, so that makes it a little easier. Throw all the whites in the load, wash it by hand, rinse it out, wring it out, hang it up on the line outside, on the line on my shower rod on the inside, and then like I said, I have to get all that stuff done, before 7 o'clock. So then I'm always on the move. I don't really have much of a chance to sit down to do anything else. Well, I got to keep active. I don't have the option of slowing down. That's the thing. So, I'm not surprised there's a landlord cartel that have decided to kind of all agree on pricing of rentals. I am not surprised at all. In fact, look around at the prices of housing. You can see it, that there is definitely one that's kind of setting the base price for apartments. Well, my last few weeks haven't been crazy, but other than the usual, the viewer count has gone up to 2,067, 68 subs, and I've been putting as much content as I can. How you doing, Krista? Good morning to you. Good morning. Let us show you something, like those of you who have not seen it yet. This is the giving tree. No, I didn't take any papers off it yet. But you can see the tree there in camera there. Outside weather looks good. It's a little chillier today, but not too bad. And also we have one more camera angle, which we have all seen, which is me, what I look like behind the scenes. So, just, way we do things here. Got 5 cameras in here. Actually got more than 5. I got one in the kitchen that's not hooked up right now. I got 3 right here near me. 6 cameras, right. 1 camera pointed at the giving tree, 1 camera pointed outside. In fact, if you look at the giving tree one, you can see the one that's sitting in the window. Well, maybe you can't because of the glare, but yeah, you can probably see that little black square. There's a little camera mounted over my head in my photograph. You can see the little black spots in the glass there. That is not a super roach. That's actually a camera pointed outside, which gives you this scene right here. And then that just imposes some of my picture here. And it's a lot of work to do that. Hey, by the way, don't forget to put some likes in the like jar, and please do share and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It does help. That's why we've been getting more viewers, is because viewers like you have been sharing out the show. And we want to make sure that you know how much we appreciate that. Yeah. No, it hasn't. But that hasn't been on camera in months either, so those who have contributed to the show in the past are still contributing to the show in some extent. There haven't been really any new contributors. Yeah. I saw one of those really big cockroaches come around when I was in Willimantic, the big guys, the 2-inchers. And the roach was not aggressive, but happened to jump up on my finger one time, and I looked at it and said, I already got problems with your little brothers. I don't need to deal with you too. So I flung him to the next apartment. And that woman screamed so loud, you would definitely could hear her all the way across the building. Big time. Oh, yeah. Let's go show them the numbers. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay. Well, let's get them on the screen anyway. Show you the numbers. Oh, yeah. Viewership is up, Ryan, on the replays. People have been coming and checking the replays. So let's take a look at some of that. Look at this on the screen here. Let's see. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to switch over to the other screen here. This here, let me just update this so you can see the current numbers. Everyone wants to see the likes and dislikes anyway. So there you can see yesterday's show had 193 views. The World of Warcraft, 101 views. The morning show, 184 views, 144 for Turtle Wow, 174 for Good Morning. Let me ask you, Chill Zone. So we've been getting. So let's take a look at the analytics real quick here. It varies. It was a peak up really high at one time. We've still got a couple people days. The last numbers we haven't got calculated in was for September 20th. And revenue is not, all the numbers are not in yet, but they're going up. 106.71. We paid $393. Probably tomorrow. Content is kind of stable. I don't know exactly what this means when they say new viewers mainly come to the videos, and returning viewers usually come to the live streams. So subscribers are mainly on the live streams and some on the videos and some on the shorts. It's true that the live streams have most of the views. That's absolutely true. It does. So yeah, we're bringing in views, we're bringing in subscribers, and wish I could find out exactly how many views is per category, like the gaming versus the other content. I flung the roach. Well, yeah, into the next department. Willimantic. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have any problem with that content. Like right now, we got 12. Well, we just started the stream. Engagement is stable. We've been getting more and more engagement with Comedy Flu and others on panel. Engagement has gone up a lot. We have seen a large number of people coming in and sticking around for the engagement, which is very good. Right. I see 12 on my screen, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. You're wrong. It just means that's what the system's showing on the screen. Yeah, in the next building. You should have heard that Latina scream. I wouldn't be surprised if that roach's progeny are still running around. It was a Florida panelists bug. It was a big, huge one too. We also had Madagascar. We also had South American hissing roaches too in Willimantic. We had all kinds. We had German. We had Asian. We had hissing cockroaches. We had Pinellas bugs. Oh my god, we had everything. This is actually interesting when you think about the song Cucaracha. Actually, I have danced the Cucaracha. Yeah. Hello, Bert. Yeah, Bert. How you doing, Bert? Welcome to the show today. Well, that's why I was kind of glad when I got a chance to upgrade my housing from living in the dumpiest favelas of all to something that was better. Um, and So moving back to Winston, which is where I was born and raised in this area, allowed me to keep most of my spiritual energy intact because Willimantic was so far away from my spiritual energy source. It's kind of like those fountains in the Night Elf category, which is refilled from the Well of Eternity. Um, that I was not physically as strong as emotionally or spiritually strong as I am now because I'm back home where the Well of Eternity is like right here. How you doing, Nance? Good morning to you. There's Solo, good morning to you. So after today, I gotta after the show, I've gotta head out to Cumbies, and I have to go pick up a or CVS actually. I gotta go pick up a pizza or something to eat for tonight. I'm thinking about getting more of those little sliders because they're only four to a pack right now over at CVS. Yeah, I know, but it's cheaper than a pizza. It's less calories. Just Michelle doesn't even make chips with that. She just, you know, just puts the little four, which are about the size of dinner rolls, onto her baking sheet, covers it with foil, puts it in the toaster oven for about 25 minutes. Ding! Dinner's done, and she eats, and then goes on her merry way. I'm not really so much interested in frozen pepperoni pizza, but um, right now I gotta get some food money together because I don't get paid probably until Monday. Because officially I'm supposed to be paid today, but the problem is it's not a banker's day. So it is kind of, but I don't think my bank does automatic deposits until Monday. So probably not going to see a deposit until Monday. So the first question is one of the people I miss him seeing is Andrew. I haven't seen Andrew around in a while. Right? Come on, give me a chill pill, okay? The panel's open. If you want to come on up here and excite us a little bit with your insight, you could certainly do so. I don't know why you act like that. So, well, I know that. It's probably working right now. We had a afternoon show yesterday. It was kind of slow. Right. It's you said yes. Why, yes, why? Should a grape what? Soda? Um I like grape soda personally. Um but they don't sell grape soda, but they do sell grape juice. I buy a container of that at CVS every so often so I can have some grape juice. Oh, okay. Oh no, Comedy said he was probably going to be coming over this morning. Good morning, Grace. How you doing today? I happened to watch a video yesterday about something about language. How the American English has changed a lot over the decades. The fact is that we have came up with a dialect of English that our forefathers would have been alarmed of because it's changed so much. This language scholar went through and discussed how the language has changed, about what parts we've changed, added, dropped the language. And I couldn't disagree with that. Such as coulda, woulda, shoulda, which means could have, should have, would have. Those are the easy ones. Oughta, not, notta, not at. That's what notta means. Or we source in as short for not a, like not a clue. We've also turned the expression let's, L-E-T apostrophe S, versus let's, L-E-T-S. Let's apostrophe S is usually short for let us. Although we say let's. It's very interesting about language, how it's changed. We don't speak Shakespearean English in this country, obviously. If we did, our sentence structures would be very different. Yeah, it's morning. So, I mean, language is interesting how it changed over, even in the last 20 years. Although some of the changes I remember since I grew up, in the 1980s, I never really gave them a thought, but we use a lot of shorthand English. Kind of like a lot is the correct way, but they simply spell it a lot. Yeah, we give up the space a lot. Good morning, David S. How you doing today? How you doing, David S? So yeah, I don't disagree with Michelle saying what Carmen was talking to us about things this morning, but I will say one thing. Carmen knows that Michelle needs to keep working because if she doesn't get paid. And then she's going to fall behind in the bills. She said, I'm just afraid that you're going to burn yourself out before you're 60. That's good. Because you're doing good. 20 quarts of stewed tomatoes came yesterday. $230 quarts of salsa. Well, that's still a lot of salsa. Do you make your salsa caliente or do you make it like salsa moderate salsa, or do you like it firehouse spicy? Well, it's still a lot of stuff, though. Getting ready for winter, obviously. I don't drink any alcoholic beverages. Oh, yeah, I understand, I understand what you're saying. Grape soda, using carbonated water, or ginger ale. Just use carbonated water and ginger ale. Yeah. Oh, so salsa molto caliente. Molto caliente. Salsa molto caliente. Extremo caliente. Once in a while. Yeah. After Lummy's birthday, I didn't drink wine ever again, so so something. English is a very confusing, and quite few of my native relatives are confused by all double and triple meaning words we have, as well as the words that sound the same but are spelled completely different. Yep. And as I studied foreign languages such as Portuguese, Italian, and Spanish, I noticed they don't have the same problem as much as we do in English. Well, that's exactly what Michelle did on my birthday, because she drank down that whole bottle of French wine. And it, like, really slammed into her spirit. Ow. It's true. I passed out. Lomi took over at the wheel. Yeah, if I didn't take over, you would have had a lot of dead air. You probably could hear Michelle snoring. um, that's really true, though. Hey, let's put some more lights in the light jar, guys. Let's keep the show going. Yesterday's show was a little slow in the afternoon, but okay, someone ready to come on. Speaking of that, let's get the person ready to come on panel now. Cursors. It's Stan. Hello, Stan. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing right. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm driving to Vermont.
You're going to Vermont, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna get off in Brattleboro, Vermont, and I'm going to drive west across the southern part of Vermont to Route 7, and then eventually drive up a little bit into the highlands and hopefully see some color up there.
All right, let me get this camera working so you can see you. Hold on a minute. I gotta get this fixed here. I didn't get this fixed earlier, so fix this up here. Y, there we go. Okay, so what state are you in now?
I'm still in Massachusetts, northern Massachusetts.
Okay.
I think I got about another 10 miles to go to get to Vermont.
Yeah.
And then it's a short ride into Brattleboro, and then you get off on Route 9, I think it is. And
Right.
you ride west towards like New York, and then before you get to New York, there's Route 7, which is the same Route 7 that goes up through Connecticut,
Right.
goes all the way up into Vermont, but I'm going to catch it up there, and I'm going to drive into the hills, into the mountains. So I'm starting to see more color here than I did a couple weeks ago when I drove up here.
Yeah.
But this is alongside the Connecticut River Valley, so it's still in the lowlands here of Massachusetts and Vermont.
What did you think about that Fox News article that says apparently landlords are working as a cartel to keep prices of rents high?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Come on.
But it is true though.
It's not true. It's bullshit, Michelle. There's millions of landlords in this country. They're not going to create any sort of cartel. It's supply and demand. If people are willing to pay a high price, then they're going to charge a high price.
Well, I look this way. I don't exactly see
Basically, economics.
I don't exactly see landlords charging less rent right now, even though that a lot of them
because because everybody else is charging high, and people are paying it,
Yeah.
The poor saps, they can't afford it. They have to live in the car,
Except that thanks to the grants passed legislation or ruling from the Supreme Court, cities can actually criminalize you for sleeping in your car too.
Welcome to Vermont.
Okay, you're there now, huh?
So I am officially in Vermont right now.
I see that. I see your signal's also a little, the signal's a little weak right now too.
So I'm going to stop at the Welcome Center a few miles up, and I'm going to let my dog take a piss, and then I'm going to get back in and
take
drive.
A piss. So
if you want to just keep me in the background or something as I drive along, maybe people want to see the view or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to yap. I'm just going to drive up here.
Yeah, I'm sure people come up here. I mean, I'm sure Comedy Flu will be up in a little while. Good morning, Stan.
Okay.
Let's see, who else came up
Good
here?
morning.
Good morning, everybody. Anyway, there's
I can't see the chat, but if anybody said good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning to you, Stan, with some Tiger Kitty. Looks like a nice day, she
Thank
says. Yeah, Vermont State.
So, this is Interstate 91, driving north.
Okay. Well, we're seeing some leaves changing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It was more than 2 weeks ago. Mostly it was all green up here. Now it's starting to see some yellows.
Yeah.
So, it's nowhere near the peak yet. I think another 2 weeks it would be really nice to come up here.
Yeah. Also, looks like there's like not a lot of businesses or anything near the interstate here.
Well, there's towns around on the back roads and stuff, but the interstate is kind of Up this way, it's isolated. You know, there's
Yeah.
no towns until I reach Brattleboro.
Yeah.
Moose sign. There's a moose crossing here.
Boost crossing? What's that?
There's a sign saying moose. Watch out for moose.
Oh, moose crossing. Okay.
Yeah. Moose come out of the one side of the woods and they walk across the highway to the other side.
Do they get a fine for jaywalking?
No, but they could become somebody's steak.
No, yeah, they could become somebody's
If
steak.
they get hit by a tractor trailer, forget it.
Yeah. Tractor trailer is probably the closest vehicle that's going to be equal to a moose. Your standard passenger car would be trashed. Yeah. You ever hit moose with your car is going to be totaled. The moose may be too,
Pretty much. I might get killed,
Yeah.
1,000-pound moose falling on me, as I'm driving 65 miles an hour, Not a pretty sight. Yeah, the colors that are coming out here are very nice so far.
Yeah.
I think this weekend or maybe it was last weekend, is the Vermont Wine and Cheese Festival that I wanted you and Molasses to go to, but you guys never got around to doing that. So.
No, he's been kind of staying with his own content lately. Good morning, Mojo. How you doing today? Welcome to the show. MJ asks, Stan, do you have a lady friend in Vermont?
No, I don't have a lady friend in Vermont.
What about New Hampshire or Maine?
No, I have one in Connecticut.
All right. What do you think about the people versus Vermont, Maine, and New Hampshire versus Connecticut? Are they much different than us?
Not really. I mean, there's people are all the same. It's a lot less crowded up here, though. There's a lot of open space.
Yeah.
Although it's wooded for the most part. Rest area next right, Vermont Welcome Center.
How are the prices in Vermont? How are the prices up there right now for everyday things that you would use?
Well, I'll see when I pull off onto Route 9, and we'll drive by a couple gas stations and whatnot. We'll see what the prices are.
Yeah.
The Cumberland Farms gas station down in Wallingford was $2.98 a gallon yesterday.
That's not bad.
That's the lowest it's been all year. That's because Biden and Harris are pumping the oil. That they opened up the spigots and they're pumping the oil in front of the election. They're front running the election to make it look like everything's great. And then once the election's over, I'm sure they're going to shut all that off.
They still can't find out what caused the chemical burns for Trump's Arizona rally that made 18 people go to the hospital yet.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Michelle.
Yeah.
It sounds like some sort of chemical attack,
Yeah, that's what the Trump thinks too, but
that's what it sounds like.
But
all right, so I'm going to pull over here for a minute, and I'll get out, and you guys can watch me walk the dog here against the fence then.
So
let me shut the car off. Hopefully
the Major probably has to do the same thing you're going to do. Probably refresh himself, They haven't seen wedding season. Most that is, yeah. They're dangerous because of a variety of reasons why moose are more dangerous than a grizzly. First of all, they're more likely to be noticeable because they think they're the apex predator. They're a herbivore, but they're big, very big. Yeah. 2,000-pound moose, like I said to Stan, if that thing hits your car car is going to be totaled. You're going to be totaled. The moose may not be totaled, but the moose might be in trouble anyway.
Good boy, Major.
No, I have not. Said the skin off its antlers. No, I haven't.
All right. Let's see what I got for snacks here. Got some peanuts, Planters salted peanuts.
Yeah.
Got a water bottle. I got a bumblebee tuna kit. I didn't bring any dog food though, so I'm gonna have to stop and get him something later. Maybe get him a cheeseburger or something.
Did you know that Planters used to make peanut butter?
That what?
Planters used to make peanut butter in the 40s.
There's my camera, Michelle. Canon.
Okay, there's a camera, okay.
Got the nice lens here.
Yeah.
This is the 75 to 300 millimeter lens.
Yeah, I got a zoom like that on my Pentax film camera.
So yeah, I'm going to pull my camera out because we'll start seeing some spots here and there that I can take a picture of. Put my camera bag down there.
Do you ever shoot film too? Or just not really?
Do I what? Do I shoot film with this? I could, but I usually don't. I shoot film with the phone.
Yeah.
Because
peanuts. Right now, film is still very popular right now. Both color, black and white film is still very popular. Of course, people scan the finished negatives into their computer, but some do work do the full process in the darkroom also.
Remember when everything was on 35 millimeter?
Yeah,
film?
That was most common size.
There was this nerdy kid in high school who I knew.
Yeah. I also shot film on 120 as well. I used to shoot cameras with 120 film also.
Well, I knew this nerdy kid in high school. His name was Evan. He was a little Jewish kid.
Uh-huh.
And Marx. And then he was into Star Trek, and he had the Star Trek blooper reel on 35 millimeter film.
Yeah.
And that's like where they're, Mr. Spock's walking and he bumps into the door and shit like that. It was funny.
Yeah.
And then I saw it. I didn't see him after high school for 20 years. And I went to my 20-year high school reunion, right? And I ran into him. And, he's bald. He's got a Jewish wife and this and that. And I was talking to him. And I said, imagine how far videography advanced since high school. I mean, back then you had this 35 millimeter, and now everything went to VHS, and then everything from there went to CDs, and
yeah.
Now it's everything even beyond that. Everything's on digital, on the web,
Yeah.
And that's not a big span of time. That's 40 years, It's just incredible how everything's changed.
It's also incredible, however, film never really totally disappeared because unfortunately, everybody thought DVDs were going to last hundreds of years. It turns out most of the time, Blu-ray and DVDs didn't even last close to that amount of time. As the discs are slowly deteriorating physically.
Yeah.
Yet, the same is true with film. Film does deteriorate, but at a much slower pace. And so some cinematographers are saying it's going to
record.
The record, absolutely, the record.
The old records last, but even like the old shows, like Casey Kasem, he did reel to reel before he did LPs.
Well, even the reel to reel tapes also.
Late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, but reel to reel tapes don't really hold up much better than cassettes. In fact, they have the same problem. Like,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, like some of
the thing that does last are the LPs. You know, they're still, out of all those formats, they're the best surviving. So I got to take exit 2 here to get to Route 9.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, one of the things is when reel-to-reel tapes and studios do notice this, and any private collectors could tell you the same thing with reel-to-reel tapes. They don't last forever. They tape the shed. They shed. The magnetic oxide comes off because the binding agent kind of sort of just crumbles away over years. And I don't have any of my cassettes from my childhood. If I did, you probably wouldn't be able to play most of them because most of the cheap tape I had was from Walmart, or sorry, it was in Kmart, and I don't think most of the tape would even be playable today. Because,
right.
Yeah. But, for, vinyl albums, shellacs, if probably cared for, shellac will last a long time. Vinyl records will last a long time.
So there's 2 K-Tel records coming your way.
I know.
One might be delivered today.
I'll look today.
And then you have that Casey Kasem show. That's a 4-hour complete show, and I suggest you save that for a special broadcast, maybe New Year's Eve or something, or
right,
Christmas Eve.
Well, same thing with the Dr. Demento one. I gotta put those segments together and stick in some advertising in between, and then we could play it like on a special radio remembrance show or something. Because, I mean, it'll be easier for me to load them into Audacity and then keep where the gaps are, but then put some local commercials in where the gaps are.
So right now I'm on route.
Yeah, you got a bad signal right there. There you go. Your cell signal isn't consistent where you are right now. Good morning, out on the wire. Long time no see. Welcome to the show. So Seabury said that she thought about Sam probably can't hear me because right now he's in a dead spot, but about coming up here, she said it was like a 10-hour drive. And I said, well, I know that's about as far away as Molasses is, so it'll be interesting when I could see Seabreeze come up here. Nads could come up here. Yeah. So Stan right now is in a dead zone. That's why he faded off the screen. So I'm gonna switch this over to me. Let's see. Oh. Mojo says, LOL's got kind of frozen burgers tasting baked in a bun.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah,
All right, let's see if I can think of it, guys. Are you there, Michelle?
I hear you. I hear you. I'm right here.
Okay. All right, well, I'm just going to drive, and, if it drops off, it drops off, but you guys can enjoy the scenery here in southern Vermont.
What town is this one?
This is Brattleboro.
Oh, Brattleboro. Okay.
We're driving away from Brattleboro towards Wilmington, I think, is the next town.
Yeah. Wilmington. Yeah.
It's a nice little motel here. Sleep with us, it says, with kitchenettes even.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I know there's a Cumberland Farms over here on the right coming up.
Yeah.
I want to check the gas price. I might fill up too
There's
while
a
I'm there.
cell tower right there. I was sitting almost right over the pole there.
Yeah. We got $2.79 a gallon at the Gulf.
So it's the same price as you said down in.
So I'm gonna wait for the $2.79 a gallon, guys. Doesn't get any cheaper than that. There's still a lot of green here in the hills.
No, there's a lot of green
I
up
think
there in the hills.
2 more weeks before we get the prime. You know what? I'm gonna turn around here and just gas up this way, bro. Instead of waiting for all these people. There we go. All right. Let's gas up here real quick.
So it's good to become an unknown soldier here in the U.S. Yeah, well, I can bet they would be. You know what's weird though? I never did understand one thing. Is they spent all this money in my area to put fiber optic cables for phone service, but yet, to my knowledge, I've never seen them actually putting them to the buildings. All that money that was spent on fiber optic cables to provide high speed internet and stuff, just result in basically just sitting on the poles going nowhere. I don't know if that's entirely true because I think some people did connect into the wire into the fiber optics, but yeah. how Rusty's laying on my bed in the bedroom.
All right. Well, that was nice. $2.79 a gallon, guys. Let's get back on the road.
Yeah. That looks like it's a little bit older Cumberland Farms.
That was a Gulf gas station. I couldn't pass up that price, you know. We're gonna go past Cumberland Farms a little further up. I'll see what their price is.
Oh, that was a Gulf station. It wasn't a Cumberland Farms. I was gonna say looks like it was an older one. By the way, how many Cumberland Farms do you know that actually have a patio like ours does?
I think a lot of them do.
I think
the more modern ones. Cannabis for sale, Michelle.
How much
There's
per
an
ounce
abandoned
of that
restaurant.
stuff?
Okay, so here's the Cumberland Farms here. The price here is also $2.79, same price as the other one.
Yeah, just because Gulf is
$2.79.
Gulf works for Cumberland Farms.
Green Mountain Market and Deli.
Mountain Market and Deli, huh?
Here's the Royal Diner. Looks closed. All right. So Route 9 here was washed away after, I think, Hurricane Irene.
Yeah.
There's a river that runs on the left-hand side that overflowed and washed chunks of this road away back in 2011 or whenever it was when we had Hurricane Irene.
Right, that was the one that also flooded my bedroom. In case you didn't remember,
it came all the way up here and it blew up.
Yeah, it was a lot of rain from Irene. And also, like I said, it flooded my bedroom because it came through the roof. And then the ceiling came down. You'll notice this when my bedroom has a whole new ceiling that's actually...
She came down here.
What's that?
It was a little cheap.
Yeah.
You could find 600 over here.
Yep, 600 miles. Connecticut has the governor's home guard. Watched the establishment in 1808 and still active today. Oh, they have a horse guard? Okay. Well, people are starting to stand up, Red. If you look at a lot of companies are giving up on DEI now. A lot of companies are giving up on DEI because they think it's BS. Which I say is time. It's one thing if a person's hired for their skill set. It's another thing if the person is just hired just to meet certain quotas. Which is what was going on with the DEI stuff. And that's the reality of it. DEI doesn't make any sense. No. DEI doesn't make sense.
Oh boy. Cheese maple syrup, right ahead.
Okay. Cheese maple syrup?
Vermont Maple Syrup Museum.
Okay. Maple syrup museum, okay. That'll be interesting to see that.
It's just a little store. I mean, they may have some old pictures of cheese factories and shit, but
Yeah.
I've been in there before. They just sell, these little jugs of maple syrup for
Right.
$8-9 a piece.
Yeah, maple syrup is expensive. How many
Hardly bigger than a nip bottle,
yeah. That's kind of ridiculous, but I know what you're talking about. Did you know that the little so-called nub that you see in most glass maple syrup containers is because the real bottles are a lot bigger? They just scaled them down so it looks like a little tiny nub on them, but they used to be an actual full-size handle you could pick up the bottles with.
Going up the mountain here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all this road was washed away right here.
Yeah, I
This
see.
is all new road.
I think some people talked about that, about the washing away. I think it was you, but you weren't around 2011 here, but somebody mentioned to me about the.
My older daughter's mother-in-law lives over here somewhere on the right. She lives up in the woods.
Yeah.
My daughter's husband's originally from Brattleboro.
Now I got a question for the people with disability up there, like those who are registered blind. What kind of support services does Vermont offer them?
They're pretty good support services,
Really? I mean, it looks like it's like there's not like a lot of buses or anything.
Michelle, this is the land of Bernie Sanders. Come on.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
You get everything you need up here.
So maybe Vermont may also be a good place to consider.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be. Yeah, I'm starting to see nice colors here, guys.
Yeah.
Nice oranges.
I see the oranges and reds. Yeah. Yes, it does. Is this
Williamson, yeah.
But you know what's funny is
So this is the street here where the mother-in-law lives up there somewhere in the woods. It's like a little dirt road, and it's like 4 or 5 houses in there in the woods.
This looks a little bit like the scene from the Bob Newhart show with Anne Fran. Used to watch that a lot.
This little town is called
Yeah.
I mean Marlboro, Massachusetts, Vermont. Marlboro, Vermont. What am I saying?
So they both have a Marlboro.
Maraboro.
Yeah. It's funny, I heard that Vermont originally wanted to become its own country.
Yeah.
I know. I think there's still some quiet discussions about it still going on.
Vermont's the best state for guns. You can open carry, concealed carry. You can do whatever you want here in Vermont.
Yeah.
As long as you blow up, visit, and you can carry.
Yeah, you get your kettle drumming a little bit. Must have some pretty lousy signal out there. Not a lot of cell coverage.
Because let's face it, if you're in a situation here with somebody breaking into your house, the state troopers aren't going to.
Yeah. I know parts of the United
States. State troopers could be 30 miles away, you know.
Right. That's true. So you have to be able to fight your own battles.
Absolutely. So we should be coming up on Hogback Mountain, which has a nice view. It's coming around the corner here, I think.
Now, I bet up there in Vermont, landlines are still fairly common in houses. Because I think the most cell towers up there are kind of spotty.
Wow, that's a nice color there, huh?
Yeah, I see it. Yep. Color changing.
Route 9. I would love to live up here, guys. I really would.
Well, you got the money to do it. I don't.
Well, the only thing that's keeping me down in Connecticut is my parents right now, and one of my daughters is there. It's kind of in between the daughter in Connecticut and the daughter in Massachusetts, you know?
Yeah.
So that's mainly why I stay in Connecticut.
Right.
But
it looks to me, like I said, that the cell phone service up there isn't that good. Well, I'm thinking that's because they don't have a lot of infrastructure up there because it's kind of far out, you know. Turkeys. Yeah, wild turkeys are up there. The signal went out a bit. Oh, that happens when you're driving. Oh, well. 13 minutes and 30 seconds. It's going to be one of those slow days today. We have a night show today, by the way. Guys, so 7 o'clock. I was trying to get my body ready for the winter. Yeah. So, if you guys want to come up on panel, it is open. It's YSY. YSY. Stan's in a dead zone right now, so you can't really see anything from Stan. You just get a signal back. Okay. We'll be in Springfield, Massachusetts tomorrow.
You there, Michelle?
What's that?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. I'm going to get out of the car with the dog, and we're going to take a look towards the south, towards Massachusetts here.
Okay.
Look at all these bumper stickers.
Yeah, a lot of them. How are any really old ones on that thing?
Yeah, they go back to last year. There's a lot of them here.
The Goat Brothers.
So
right now, the video looks like Minecraft. Very blocky.
Faithful Few Tattoo.
Yeah.
There you go. 102nd Motorcycle Week, Laconia, New Hampshire. That's famous.
I heard Laconia.
All the bikers know about that. That's June next year. So I'm looking towards Massachusetts, guys. Towards the south.
Looks kind of flat.
Still a lot of green here. Still a lot of green here.
I mean, looking at the
Up
distance,
there.
Massachusetts looks kind of flat.
Yeah, now I'm looking north. Up there on top of the hill there, that place is a guy there that sells kielbasa. His name is Andrzej. He's a Polak. He's from New York City.
Yeah.
He's over there with a little cart, and he sells kielbasa sandwiches.
Oh, really?
So if you ever come up here with noodles, stop here. See my cousin Andrzej. Tell him that you hate Russian.
I don't know when me and Noodles are going to be coming up anywhere. He hasn't planned going anywhere.
Tell Andrzej that you hate Russians. He hates Russians.
Oh.
Come on, mate. Inside, buddy. All right. We'll try to stay on as long as I can here, but if I drop off, I drop off.
So it looks like somebody occasionally changes out those bumper stickers on the rail there.
You got to be real careful here because you got traffic coming both ways.
Yeah.
I think 2 more weeks, maybe 3 weeks, you'll have beautiful colors here.
Yeah. I think winter in the United States this year is going to be a little bit interesting. I don't think we're going to get super cold, Winston, but I think we're going to be seeing a lot of colder temperatures. But I think we're going to see a lot of possible, precipitation like rain and snow.
Yeah. There's a Horizon Inn on the left. Little motel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of motels here you could stay at. You just pay $80, $70, $80 a night and grab a room.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you ever stop at Andrzej, make sure you tell him you hate Russians. He might give you a free kielbasa sandwich.
Well, I don't even know any Russians, so I guess
You'll be
We got all kinds of harnesses now,
all the
including.
buildings have metal roofs.
Well, David is saying he has all kinds of harnesses now along them to attach the cameras to all parts of their body now, including ones that are like helmet cameras.
All the buildings here have metal roofs, Michelle.
Oh yeah, that would make sense because it's less maintenance work.
So,
Well, your signal's definitely very spotty.
yeah, it's probably going to remain so.
Not like a lot of things people to invest a huge number of cell towers in for.
Well, they could certainly use more cell towers up here, that's for sure.
I know where I live, there's not a huge number of cell towers in Winston. I think there's 2. And shared between Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have something going on here, guys. A tag sale or something, or a flea market. Wine and Harvest Festival.
Oh, Harvest Festival makes sense. Yeah.
Flea market, antique and flea market.
Oh. So you want to go check out for records and stuff?
Nah. Make sure you check the mail today because I think that first
I will. I check the
KTEL
mail every
record's
day.
coming in the mail today.
I definitely will check. Yeah.
So we're coming into Wilmington. Wilmington, the entire main road here was flooded during Irene. There were literally buildings that were torn out of the ground during that storm.
Yeah. It's funny, not too much people talk about Irene the Irate that much.
The Viking Motel, no vacancies.
No vacancies.
No. There's an old general store here from 1836. It's on the left-hand side. I don't know if that got washed away during the storm.
I don't know.
We'll see if we drive by it. It's over here somewhere. It was on the left. Wow. There's a 5K race going on, guys. Gotta watch out I don't hit somebody. Okay, so the Mount Snow would be turning to the right over here on at this light. And that would take me up to Mount Snow Wine and Cheese Festival. Route 100. But we're going to bypass that. We're going to keep going here into
I understand what you're saying,
Wilmington.
David. It's not a helmet mount. It just allows you to strap your camera right to your skull. Okay.
The Vermont House, no vacancy.
Wow.
There it is. The 1836 Country Store. I'm going to go in there, guys. You want to go in there and take a walk? Hopefully I can take my dog with me. Got these ladies taking their time here. All right. How's the connection here? Is it good?
Not really. It's spotty.
Spotty. Okay, come on, Major. Look at that. There's apples here. It's an apple tree.
Yeah.
See the apple tree?
Yeah, I see it. They don't look like they're quite ready yet to eat.
They look pretty ripe, actually, Michelle.
Oh, you want to go pluck one? Hard to tell now.
Yeah, during Hurricane Irene, this 1836 country store was underwater up to the second floor. This entire street was flooded. It's the Norton House from 1760. What does it say about it here?
Yeah,
The
you want
Norton
to come
House.
up, Mojo, you can.
One of the oldest houses left in town, originally built on Isle Hill in the first town of Wilmington. It was moved to its present location by ox cart. Look, we got a giant Rusty the cat over here, Michelle.
Oh, really? A real cat or a statue cat? Oh, yeah. Every so often I see pixels. That's like a tiger cat. Big stuffed tiger cat. I would like to have one of those on my couch. Looks like a ticker couch.
What we got here? Keychains, pictures, Vermont.
Oh. Huh?
Come on, Major. I'm gonna ask if I could bring my dog in. Major, you don't want to go in? Okay. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go in. She's afraid. Yeah, that's okay, buddy. We don't need to go in.
The thing. Okay, I see Jojo. Okay, hold on a minute. A little bit around there. We gotta get my camera over there. Just give me a piece here. Click on it. Add. One. Go ahead, Mojo. How you doing? Good morning, Mojo. Or in your case, afternoon. I like to have a plushie that size.
Let me take a photograph here.
But possibly ghosts in there. David says, Outer Wire says, if a dog won't go in, there's probably ghosts in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Let's try again, Major. Come on. I want to maybe get a slice of cheese. Come on, buddy. You think there's ghosts in there, Major? Is that what's keeping you out?
Stretch my legs, arms.
Oh, yeah, they're right there in the bucket. Oh, okay, gotcha. Here, let me get them. See the bucket right there? That's where the posters are. Okay. Right there.
Excuse me. Is it okay if I bring my dog in?
If you can carry them, because we have food.
No problem.
The state is against that.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Come on.
Carry
No
him?
problem.
She wants to
Yeah,
carry him?
Yeah, I guess they let small dogs in. That's okay. That's all right. Take a little walk. I could carry him, but I'm not going to. It's 50 pounds.
I'd be like making a bag of cement.
Let's go across the street here. Come on.
Right now, right now you're not even showing us an image. You're just showing us just your emoji or your icon on the screen.
All right, where is it?
Stan's not boring. He's trying to show us something, but he's got limited cell service, so he can't only show us so much because the video is just not there.
There we go.
Welcome to our den. You see a picture of like a black bear. Happy campers.
28? Okay.
That little mix up, a couple dollars off, but not a lot.
Nice stuff. Thank you. Is it okay if I bring my pup inside or? Major.
Hi, Major.
He's a good boy. We rescued him from Texas.
Does he have an accent?
I don't think so. He's a little shy around new people, though.
She sounds a little bit like Nads. Her voice sounds a little bit like Nads. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
A lot of time, all dogs speak the same language. I was
Yeah.
thinking about this one day.
That's okay.
You can go anywhere.
Yeah. Look, there's little doggies here and kitties. Looks like Noodle's dog there.
Yeah, it does. That one there, one that's on the left side, right side does, yeah.
Get something for my granddaughter.
You see, they had
She's
they have little plushy kitties, huh?
Could be
they
4
must have
on
been little kitties.
Patty's Day.
Well, that's a while away.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta spoil them, you know. Monopoly Junior. Okay. ABC of Fall. Okay, that's a nice book.
Really. That would teach you how to make a pumpkin pie.
So did you say, Stan, did you say they had little kitty cats too? Little plush kitties? I saw the dog ones. I didn't see the kitty ones.
Let's take a look around. Let's take a look around. There's a ski dog.
Yeah, I see that.
There's a plush moosey. Little moose.
I see it.
I'll put him back up there. Look at that. That's definitely Noodle's dog.
Yeah, it looks definitely like Noodle's dog. Yeah.
Where's the sock? Boston Terrier, yeah. Here's little plushies. We've got koalas, a little
They go
elephant.
on your shoulder, so it's a magnet and it goes.
Oh, really?
So these are $11.50, and then these are just $6 ones.
Okay.
Let me just ask if she specifically knows if they have little kitty ones.
I don't see any kitties. I think this is a Beanie Baby. USA Beanie. These signs are nice, though. Grandkids loved here.
Hello. I saw the animal fantasy. Had you ever had a cow?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Because no one asked that.
Chimes.
They started 30 years ago. Cows and pigs. Please me to come back again. Okay. All right. Well, I have to ask, but thank you.
You're welcome. You know, sometimes I buy the cat because he just should be. For Mom. Oh, that's a darn moose.
Building blocks.
Hey Naz, why don't you come on up to the panel, say hi to Stan CT if you want.
So at the end, I services.
He likes that wind chime for some reason.
Those are big wind chimes.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get her a nice book.
Some of his books may be good for Krista's daughter.
Dreamweaver, song lyrics by Gary Wright. This sounds like a cool book. Dreamweaver.
Yeah, I see that.
I might get that for her.
Be a jewelry store and fun, like high-end, nice.
Yeah, big enough.
Like a toy fair. Oh. Well, like jewelry would just be, it takes up no room, you know how long? And they steal it, so why would I want to ever do that?
Why would you? Exactly.
I'm going to get her this.
So I am getting a lot of jewelry.
Good, she is.
Oh,
But they are too big. We're going.
There's the Mount Snow Ski Patrol.
So, Naz, if you want to come on up on the panel and say hi to Stan too, you can.
So we cannot get that.
So Mount Snow, we went by. That's that Route 100.
Yeah.
But that's where they have the Wine and Cheese Festival, guys. You could have been here, Michelle, you know.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Doodles and I haven't really been doing much together lately.
You know the children's house? I do not know.
Living on the Hedge.
Oh, yeah, I saw that cage for that shower.
Here's a kitty cat.
Yeah, I see that one. Yep.
Kitty cat sticker.
Was that like a little sticker?
This one we can't.
Oh, children's cars and Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
This is another one of my best-selling kids' books. Those are out of line. Wait, let me put it down.
Sure.
This is the only one that's a sample. So it's kind of, this one's, so they fly, but I don't like anyone to play with them because then they,
Okay.
but this is a sample.
It's nice.
And it comes in poop and other things. So I tell the people, you can look in the back of the other books and you'll get the answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Poop, like, that's a sample one though, and that one's, they're 20. The lady said it was a highlight of Christmas. She bought 2 and came back and got 2, and she said it was with the people. It wasn't just the poop, like the adult people.
Yeah.
Like kids weren't people. Those tell about the thing where they came from.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that gets those. Well, I think they're not getting the line anymore. I'm like really mean. I watch my books. And then I get rid of them.
Yeah, she loves reading. She sits down and listens to me read to her. Great little girl. Uh-huh.
The library's for.
Yeah.
I can sell, my son's 25, I could sell his children's book.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy the ones from the library, get the ones that you could get in the library. I got the fancy ones
Hold on, Major.
that people ruin.
There's a sticker too.
Okay, you can hold on for that. $2.75 and 7.
Okay.
Because I up by a nickel on the books that are 95. 17 and 2.
She sounds a little bit like.
I'm good. No unisex name.
This.
Sophie? Well, I know.
Oh, this is Major. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
My granddaughter is.
Oh, you're talking about.
Major dog. Good point.
Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Hi. Did you do good? Did you do good?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, was the storekeeper sounds a little bit like. I was gonna say the storekeeper sounds a little bit like Nads. A little bit like Nads. Yeah. Kind of interesting voice.
This is like my perfect day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I hate the heat and I could live in this.
It's beautiful.
I took off the tights and I'm good.
70 degrees.
Yep.
Thank you, hon.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah, it's about the same temperature here.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, that's good. So I got my granddaughter a little book based on Gary Wright's Dreamweaver song.
Yeah.
And I got her a kitty cat sticker she could stick on the book.
I mean, I do like
It's
that
like-
big plush kitty that was sitting on the picnic table, too. That would have been kind of cool.
Major. Come on, buddy. Consignment Boutique. Come on, we're not going there, buddy. Pop-up sale, seasonal decor. There's all these little shops around here, guys. It's a beautiful little town to walk through.
Yeah.
Spend the weekend at, you know. That's too bad the other store wouldn't let Major go in there, but that's all right. I mean, they got the rules they got to do.
Oh, that's okay. They gotta abide by the health requirements anyway.
Yeah.
Hello. Hiya. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing, Mojo?
Hi, Michelle. Hi.
Let's go,
Oh,
Major.
Stan, so where are we? Where are we
We're in-
today?
Vermont. We're in Wilmington,
Very
Vermont.
pretty.
Southern Vermont.
Oh, it's very... So, very pretty.
Walking through in the old town here. See the river down yonder, it overflowed during Hurricane Irene,
Yeah.
and all these buildings up to their roof were flooded. The entire street was flooded here.
Wow.
Raging. Some of the buildings were just swept away.
How long ago was that, Stan?
That was 2011.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
Go, man.
Okay.
Get in there.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing it on the news, actually. Yeah. Wow.
That was a rough year for sure.
A lot of devastation. Yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue driving down Route 9 west towards New York State till I find Route 7, and then I'm going to drive north a little bit. I'll probably fall off at some point. If I do, it was nice talking to everybody.
Okay.
But I'll stay
Yeah.
on as long as there's a connection here.
Well, are you on a road trip, Stan? Have you been camping yet, or is this like part of your camping? Or
No, Jojo, I got a camera. I got a nice Canon camera, so I just came up here to take some photographs of the village and
lovely.
whatnot. The
Yeah,
colors
that's right.
changing on the leaves and that sort of thing. And so that's
That
my
looks nice.
primary.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying my hobby of photography. That's all.
By the way, I
Yeah,
got a Canon
amazing.
AE1 camera. Probably one of your lenses fit my Canon AE1.
It probably does. They're all interchangeable.
The only thing I want to do is I got to make
It's
sure to
probably
pick
so
up some
cool.
more of those batteries that fits into the exposure meter because they can
Well,
give me the camera, but I don't know how good the battery is. It uses a three. You can use three LR44s like stacked on top of each other. They sell them as a bundle, but
Take some
Somebody
nice
was
photos out
pulling
there,
out.
Stan. Yeah. I'm sure you'll take some
All
beautiful
right.
photos out there. I mean, the scenery looks wonderful.
yes, colors are coming out. They're not quite at the peak. When they're at the peak, all you see is yellow, orange, and red on the leaves, and
Right.
we're still about 2, maybe 3 weeks away from that.
right now your camera
Yeah,
did
But
switch over to
just up the
landscape.
turn.
Landscape. You're still in portrait mode for some reason right now, so everything is sideways.
Oh, what the hell?
It's really, yeah, it's really odd because Australia is like nearly going into their summer now. It's like
Is that
so
better?
strange, isn't it? The world.
Is that better, Michelle?
That's better.
Yes.
Okay. 308 a gallon here, so it's a little more expensive in town than it was down the road for gasoline. For
Yeah.
petrol, Michelle.
Yeah. Still
The
live
autumn
cheaper than
solstice
Winston
today,
though.
isn't it, Michelle?
The petrol price went up in town here.
Yeah, it's the
Well, it
autumn
looks like the
solstice
town's
today,
been.
isn't
It
it?
looks like the town doesn't look too dumpy or
Solstice,
anything.
okay.
Yeah, it's the solstice. Yeah,
The
22nd
nutmeg
actually.
bed and breakfast.
That's a good name. Nutmeg.
A lot of older buildings in New England.
Is that very far from you, Michelle? Where Stan is? Is it quite close or?
I'm about 100 miles north of Michelle right now, Jojo.
Okay,
Yeah.
so quite a way then. Yeah.
Probably directly north from her.
Wow.
Moosehead Cedar Log Homes.
Let's smell it.
Fun
Aftershave
and
is back again. Wonder what?
Major, you want some water, buddy? Gotta pour my dog a bowl of water here.
Oh,
Here
he's
you
so
go, buddy.
sweet.
Drink.
Is he a sheepdog? He looks like a sheepdog.
He's an Australian Shepherd, Jojo.
Oh.
So yes,
What's his
he's a
name?
he's a herding dog. He herds cattle.
Yeah. That's right. But yeah, we call them sheepdogs over here. But yeah,
Yeah,
he's cute. Like a border collie, sort of.
yeah, there he is.
There's a
Good
dog
What's
right
his
boy.
there.
name?
Major.
Oh, he's so sweet. I love him.
Hey, buddy.
Man's best friend.
Yeah. So there's
How old
some.
are you, Stan?
He is. Let's see. He's 5 years old now.
Oh, yeah, he's very healthy looking. Yeah, my
Yeah, he's
Apollo's
good.
6, so yeah,
Good
he's
buddy.
gorgeous. Got
So
a
he's
He's always
beautiful
7
by
face.
my
years
side.
younger than Rusty.
He's always by my side, no matter where I go.
Yeah,
When I pick him up at my
loyal to the bone.
ex-wife's,
Loyal to the bone.
I pick him up at my ex-wife's on Fridays, and then I drop him back off on Sunday. So I get doggy
Oh,
visitation.
yeah, you share him. That's cool. Are you still doing your man caves like in October? Are you planning to do
I
any?
was gonna do one last night, but I was busy. I had a date, and so I went out to
Well,
dinner.
good morning,
Yeah.
Margot.
So I
How
didn't
you
do
doing
one.
Oh,
today? Good morning, Margot.
But I do have the Who Tommy double album,
oh, wicked. Yeah,
and I'm
that's one of
expecting
my favourite movies. Yeah,
a
brilliant.
copy of the Beatles Blue album with 3 records,
Nice.
not 2, 3 extended.
Yeah.
The music in that's coming in the mail.
I never
Oh, damn.
seen
I'll
Well,
it.
see
you'll
you
I
have to
never
put that
seen
next
it.
taken
weekend.
in because I'll be there. Yeah,
I'll do either
I'll
the
be
Who
there.
or the Beatles. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
nice one.
whichever one I'll do next week, I'll do the other one the following weekend. But yes, I'm going to start
Wait a
that
minute.
up.
Let's rewind. You had a date last night. Come on, do tell.
Yes, I did. I did have a date. Yeah. So
Nice.
I wasn't quite sure if she was going to go out, and that's why in the morning I said I might do a show, but she then firmed up that she wanted to go out, so we went out to dinner.
Lucky lady.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a good time.
Good. Well, I'm glad. That's nice. Cool.
I'm
Yes.
doing
I
okay.
won't
Well,
ask any
I'm
more
doing
questions.
okay, Margot, and welcome to the show. Like I said, sorry sometimes I don't always see you, but I know you watch the videos, and I know you watch the live streams, and you watch me play World of Warcraft, and so I know you come and watch the show, Margot, and I want to make sure you know that I do appreciate you being here. I hope that you've been sharing out the video to your friends and family, and putting in like and subscribe, because it helps the channel, and we've been getting a lot more viewers now because YouTube is now recommending my content to more people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do come into your gaming and leave a like, but because I'm not really a gamer, I don't hang around
I
really.
understand that.
So it's no offense.
Not everybody's a gamer.
But I always leave a like, for support.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Bump.
So what were you playing last night, Michelle? Was it Turtle Wow?
Not World of Warcraft last night. No, I just was kind of just resting. Oh wait, I did play last night. No, you didn't. Friday night. You
Yeah,
didn't play last night. You just
Yeah.
went to bed early because you were tired. Yeah.
There's windmills on top of the mountain there. Can you see them?
Kind
I
of.
love windmills.
So a lot of
We
wind
got a
power up
few
there.
old windmills out in the countryside. I live in a city, Stan, but if you go like 10 miles sort of north, you're in the countryside basically. So it's like a yin yang of, and then you get windmills out in the countryside, like really old ones, like they used to use back in the 18th century. They're still standing.
And well, like I said, I appreciate that, Margot. I really do. And also we're trying to, keep things kind of alternate content around here, because some like some content, others don't like other content, and
Yeah, I think your evening shows are really sparky, and and even your morning shows can be like that as well. I think you're doing well, Michelle. Really, in general. you know,
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good on the shows.
don't get yourself down about it because I think you're doing really
And don't
well.
forget, tonight we have a night show. Tonight it's at 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be my midnight. So yeah, I should be in chat. Yeah, definitely. You always get some good people up. Comedy Flu's a very
Maybe
good
Comedy
panelist now,
Flu.
isn't he?
Maybe Grace might come up. Maybe Nats will come up again.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I like Comedy Flu because he's got a lot of information. You know, he flows with conversation. So
Yeah.
you know, there's no dead air with old comedy. With old Comedy Flu, there's no dead air. You've got a
Yeah.
good gift of
With
the
Comedy
gab,
Flu, there's really no dead air. There's usually this constant material always being discussed.
as you say. Yeah.
But today he's not here right now, so it's kind of convenient that Stan
No.
came up, so Stan helped, fill in the
Yeah, I
empty
just thought I'd
space,
come
because
up
that would have
just to
been,
keep you company for a little bit. Yeah.
yeah. People like the tourneys anyway. I mean, maybe they're not as big as some screens could be, but. Yeah, he has a dead spot. That's why he's off camera. He doesn't have a good signal there. Cell
Yeah,
towers are
he
not
just
exactly
says,
a
Dan,
big.
he might go off. He's right out in the sticks now, isn't he?
Yeah.
So what are you doing today then, Michelle? You going to Cumbies today to do a video? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Cumbies. I gotta get something also at CVS. I gotta get some food for the house because I don't get paid until Monday. From YouTube.
Oh, really? Right.
And
Yeah, because
then
it's normally the 21st, but it's a Saturday, isn't it? So maybe they do it on the Monday, don't they, after? So you got to wait.
right. So I got 2 days away. But I got $100 in food stamps. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to CVS
No, Nad.
and pick
Nad,
up
you don't
some.
scare people away. People want to hear you, Nad. Don't be silly. You're my twin. Come
This could be a way. No, you don't.
on, Apollo.
Yeah, I
Listen to
know.
Michelle.
Noodles
Say
talked
hello,
about that
Michelle.
last night. Yeah.
Hello, Michelle. Hello,
How
Michelle.
you doing?
Hello, Michelle. Yeah, my dog's saying hello to you. Yeah.
So I guess Noodles decided to try to pull overnighter stream. I physically can't do that. Hey, Naz, why don't you come on up here right now? Join the party. It's not many people up here right now. It's just Mojo and me. Because Stan's kind of off on this journey. If you want to come on up. LOL, I love you, she says. Now you don't scare people away. You know, be nice to have people come up for a bit, you know. Was that a dog I'm looking at there?
But he's trying to smash his face into my elbows.
Oh, okay.
Hair up as well, so I look like a tramp.
Nance right now has got a camera that her phone doesn't work quite right, and she's like said to me as well, I got one phone that kind of works, and another phone that doesn't work with speakerphone option for some reason. And I said, well, maybe you should try to get that one fixed somewhere. You know. Which dog is that? Is that your dog there? There you are. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to show Apollo. Oh, that's just a way of saying hello. Sounds really vicious, but
really. So 16 minutes, 30 seconds. Engagement, 15 minutes. 15 likes, 15 people watching right now. And if you feel like your phone is falling to talk to the world, you can always come up a bit if you want. So today I'm going to go.
you're going to Cumberland today, yeah? Are you
What's that?
Coke?
What are you talking about? Food? Oh, you're trying to say dog. Okay.
Dog. Oh, did you just see my dog?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's like a white dog.
Yeah, 6 now. He's 6.5.
Oh, so he's about the same age as Stan's dog.
Yeah. So you're going to Cumbies. Are you going to get some ice cream or are you going to get a donut? And what's the topic?
I'm probably going to pick up some more packets of those little White Castle sliders and maybe something different, maybe a lasagna or something, just to be a little different.
Oh yeah.
Not for like 2 days, 3 days, because I got frozen pizza left already, but I kind of want something different than pizza and fish fillets. I want something like, I don't know, lasagna sounds good, even though it's just a frozen lasagna.
Wrong with. I mean, it's high, but those are nice.
Man says,
Yeah.
I'm ordering a pizza and then I'll come hang out. Okay. I was gonna say,
I
we're
hope you
gonna
saw my
come all
dog
the way
now.
over here after ordering a pizza. It's gonna take like 10 hours to get here.
Yeah.
I think she means
Yeah.
online.
I hope you saw Apollo.
Yeah, I know what she means. Yeah.
All right, Michelle. Well, I thought I'd come up and just chill out with you. You know, I don't really talk
So
about
what's the
really.
weather
There's
like
not a
right
lot to
now
talk
over
about.
there in the UK where you are right now? What's the weather like?
Do you know what? It's really beautiful today. It's very mild. It's about 22, I'd say, degrees Celsius,
It's
and
about
it's
the same
sunny.
temperature here. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like that yesterday. It's been cold, but we've had a few nice Indian summer days. But I am dreading the cold. You know, I won't lie. I don't like being cold, Michelle.
Yeah, but I don't like being super hot either. I mean, this temperature's nice. I don't have to have the air conditioner on. I don't have to have the heat on. Hell, I don't even have to turn on the window fan.
It looks kind of like the same weather here that it is over there at the moment. Sort of mild, but not overpowering.
Well, that's probably why it's called New England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, it's nice chatting to you. I'll come back and chat and say hello.
Okay, well, because I'm sure hoping Nads will come up too. If you want to come back up when Nads is up, she'll probably be up in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, yeah. Well, she's having a big pizza. She's picking out on a pizza.
Yeah.
I can't interrupt her pizza. Pizza calling.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, Michelle.
Okay.
I'll speak to you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, mate.
Now, don't forget, guys, we are going to be live tonight at 7. So, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. But we'll be alive today, 7 o'clock. And then, how many people are actually on your subscription list now? I have no idea. We'll take a look. Where is it? The same, 2,067. So we're still holding it. We haven't had any major unsub campaigns lately, which is good. I'm thinking we could easily hit 2,300 in January. I mean, just, like I said, I want to go pick up some small food items at CVS. I have no idea how much money is left on my Anthem over-the-counter food items list. Check that out later. But I know the sun's out. That's good. It's just a slow day. Tomorrow is my show, 3. Yeah. What's up? Not much. Just kind of a slow day for Saturday. And then, you know, yeah, as far as the question about, okay, there's Nance now. Let me get her on here. Cursor, add one. Good evening. How you doing?
Hey, all right. How about you?
All right. Holding in there.
That's good. Hold on, I gotta turn off my other phone. Is that Mojo? You got a ding dong.
No. Yeah, no, I don't. Just I hear myself in the background now. I'm hearing a little bit of an echo. Maybe that's because your
On
headphones or
my
something.
phone? Do you want me to call back? Or go back and try again?
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, so what's the weather like where you are right now?
We're gonna get rain. It's like pretty ugly outside, but it's like 70 degrees, so it's not so bad. I'm about to take my dog for a walk after your show. Hopefully it's not
We
pouring
don't
by
got
then.
rain coming, but we got that about temperature, so
Yeah. But you like that better, right?
yeah. That's the scene that you see through the camera. You might be able to see over here in the picture, that thing near the picture there, that black thing in the window. That's the camera. It's a little overexposed, but that's the little camera that's looking outside here.
Cool. That's a nice shot because you can tell the weather there. You know, I can tell it's a little bit cloudy there too. Yeah, it'll be nice for you if you go to Cumbies today. You know, it'll be a nice cool walk.
Lazy day for me. We're bored up the week. Trying to recoup. Yeah, I get that. So now you live in Pennsylvania now.
Yep, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I grew up here, and I mean, I've moved all over the place, all over
I was gonna
the
say, I
US.
said to Steve, I don't know if you heard it, that storekeeper sounded a little bit like you.
Yeah, I hate my voice. When you listen to it back on whatever, I hate it. Red was white, right? I do have a squeaky voice, but
It's not a
whatever.
squeaky voice. It's kind of got a little bit of a buzz to it.
Yeah, maybe it's my Pennsylvania accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you from?
You're in your 40s, right? 30s, 40s.
My 40s. I'm 47. Getting
Okay.
up there.
Well, I'm still older
Um,
than you by 9 years.
Yeah, that's not all too much. I mean, my boyfriend is older than me. He's 56. And there's a lot of things similar with us, but like our music, that we grew up with is kind of different, and
Yeah.
there's a little bit of a difference, but
Wait,
there's
what's his astrological sign anyway?
yeah, yep, you're right. Where did you grow up, Michelle?
I grew up right where I live now, Winston, New Hartford, East
Oh,
Heartland. Yeah.
cool.
This
Is the
part.
house you grew up in still there?
Well, the house I was born in is still in East Heartland. Yeah, it's still owned
Oh,
by another
nice.
family now. My dad sold it when I was
Yeah.
very young.
Yeah.
New Hartford River Run Apartments is still there. It's now condominiums. Um, the house on Main Street I grew up in during my junior high school years is still there. And then my parents bought the house in 1983 in Winstead, and that's still there.
Mhm.
My mom still owns it, along with my
Wow.
brother. And
Wow, you
then,
kind of moved a lot.
uh, kinda. But then, when people realize I've been living in the same apartment for 17 years, they say that's kind of unusual because usually people move every 4 years, and you're still in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you always liked Winstead? Did you ever move anywhere else or live anywhere else?
I lived in Willimantic for a while.
Yeah. Is that close?
No, it's about an hour away
Oh.
on the
Oh. Did you like that?
eastern side of Connecticut.
Yeah. Did you like that?
It was okay. I was going to college at the time at UConn, so I had a hard time with my academics. I flunked out, so I didn't really have any
Yeah,
way to
me
get back
too.
home to Winston. So I just stayed in their stores area for a while.
Yeah.
Lived there for like 7 years, and then the neighborhood was really going down the shitter because of gangs and drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And the landlord got foreclosed on because his father had died from chemo. The building was his name, so he
Yeah.
ended up putting up the building up for sale.
Hey, I think Michelle wanted to come up. Is she still here?
Um, no, if someone wants to come up, she can. That's why I asked why.
It says she is presenting. I don't know what that means. But there was a ding dong earlier.
I
I
didn't
don't
hear
know if
that.
she's still here or not. Yeah.
David
I
said
don't
my
know.
voice sounds different in video. David
Yeah,
said my
I think
voice
mine does.
bothers me sometimes. I will never check the replays when I'm on a panel somewhere. It's bad enough that I have to listen to my voice when um editing a video. Oh, I got used to my voice after a while. I had to.
You have a cool voice, though. You have a cool voice, though. It's not too deep and it's not too squeaky. It's not squeaky. I love when I
My
get a
voice isn't really
cold
squeaky
and like,
unless I really, really get hyper excited and then you hear my voice start get really high pitch, but it's pretty rare.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
kind of like
love when
a small diesel engine in idle. It's not too heavy.
I have. Yeah. I love when I have a cold or something, and you know how your voice gets pretty, deep when
Yeah, because it's because the
you had
plugged
to
up
cough
sinuses.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I love that. I wish my voice was like that. I need to like chain smoke even more. I'll get a voice like that.
Well, I don't think you want to use smoking as a way of thickening your voice up, though.
Yeah, I was kidding. I didn't really mean it.
I mean, you sometimes wish I had a voice that sounds like Kate Mulgrew, better known as Captain Janeway of Starship Voyager.
No, I don't
There's
know who that
coffee in
is.
that nebula. Soldiers
It's like
in
that.
the cup.
What's your favorite movie besides Carmen Miranda?
Blast from the Past.
What's that about?
It's about the time of Cuban Missile Crisis. A man built this fallout shelter, and they thought there was a real emergency because there was a bomber that malfunctioned, and the pilot had to eject, but the family didn't realize that, so they went down into the fallout shelter, and this guy had all the locks out to automatically open the door 35 years later. And then they came back out of the bomb shelter in 19... Okay, now I heard that. That's Comedy Flu. Go ahead, Comedy Flu. How you doing?
Hello, is that Tiger Kitty? Yeah, no, that's Nance. Hi, Nance.
Hey,
That's
how you
Nance. How you
doing?
doing?
Nance, did you not get my text message?
Yeah. I did.
You just didn't feel like responding. I got you. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I do want to
alright.
apologize again because my intent is never to piss you off, Nance. I know. See, I like to pursue answers so I understand things, and then because of the head trauma, it makes it more difficult for you. So you feel pressured, and
What?
I'm sorry.
Are you calling
Okay.
me like retarded?
No, I'm saying you even saying you're doing my head in, so I'm basically trying to apologize for making you think harder than you want to at the moment. Okay.
Alright, like I said, I don't want to really talk about it, okay?
I
It's just
know.
in
That's
my
why
opinion.
I was just apologizing. That's all I wanted to do.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
reminds me. Speaking of Carter, that's the way the closed captions came out. Microsoft is working a deal with the people that ran 3 Mile Island to
Hey,
restart
Dave.
nuclear reactor number 1 to power their new AI data center because they need more electricity. So
What?
all 3 Mile Island reactor number 1 is going to be restarted in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Because
great. I live close to 3 Mile Island.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Hey, nuclear power is actually clean. 3 Mile Island only
it's
got cut.
fairly safe
Shut.
as long as
Yeah.
it's
3 Mile
properly
Island.
maintained and monitored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it only got shut.
Shit.
I don't know if they're ever
Guys,
going to fix up reactor number 2, considering that's probably being more like a historical museum now. But
Michelle, with
Okay.
that cone number 2, they already got it up on metal stilts. It's more like just the museum now. They're never gonna turn that back into an active reactor.
well, they're going to be starting up reactor number 1 that was shut down 5
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah,
Well,
but they won't run
Microsoft
2
wants to
again.
use it, so they're going to be turning back on the reactor number 1 to provide power for the AI data center.
Yeah.
I wonder why they have a museum when it I forget the term, when it went to shit already,
No, yeah. Well, we'll probably just have like a memorial, a picture museum, news
Yeah,
articles, and
you're
things like
right.
that. I don't think they're actually
Yeah.
going to be sending people into the building. That'd be like sending people into Chernobyl, which was 3 Mile Island
right.
was our Chernobyl.
I would love to go to Chernobyl just to like get some pictures and stuff. Like I've seen other ones that people, when people have gone in, it just looks really interesting. Like
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Red, are you just, do you really not like me, or I just put it out in the open. I want to see some dirty laundry. Give me your
Really?
honest, give me your honest, give me your honest opinion of me of Grizz, okay? Because I don't really have nothing really against you, honestly. I think you're a pretty cool guy.
It's giving you a compliment. I think she's pretty cool too, personally. So my question is, why did Noodles decide to try to do an overnighter, an all-nighter stream?
Well, because I told him anytime he wants to try to, just fulfill his goal of watch fulfillment for YouTube, that I'd take his channel hostage for as long until he woke up to take it back over.
David, that's crazy.
No, he's not
I didn't
always
know
on
you
every
could do
show.
that.
CB, sometimes he is. He wasn't on earlier today because I didn't know when he was coming on. Stan CT came up and showed us around Vermont, the state of Vermont today.
Oh,
The
cool. I like
Wilmington and
Stan a
Brattleboro.
lot. I don't know Stan, but I can tell he's very kind to you and
Yeah.
very helpful to you. I really think he's a good guy.
Hey, David, that actually is very funny. I can see him coming out with glow stick juice all over him and then scaring people like, I'm radioactive.
I didn't know that it even worked like that. I would have totally done that already.
But also, Dave, it's good to see you again this morning. I know we hang out in other areas where we have similar interests.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, me and Dave know each other from other chats too, not just Noodles and Michelle's, but other places too.
Right. Gotcha. I thought you meant you guys have met.
No. Not that I have any problem with meeting anybody. Anybody who wants to come and meet me, you're welcome to meet me.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny though. 1978 though, with the 3 Mile Island, I remember watching that story unfold on CBS News when I was just 10 years old. And Jimmy Carter was there trying to find out what they're going to do about the partial meltdown with the core. Nuclear reactors may not be the most popular form of energy, but you gotta admit one thing. You should get a lot of energy out of them.
Yeah, they're good at what they do. They're just scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see,
but you gotta be
Elon
pushing all those electric vehicles. You're gonna need nuclear reactors because you're not gonna get enough power from sun and wind to keep all those cars charged.
Well, the other thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying is
just think if there's like a fallout or something, there's not going to be sun to, do the sun panels,
Yeah.
To get energy. I forget what they're called.
Solar panels. Yeah, there's just
Yep.
There's just not enough to meet all the demand. All the people that want to have electric cars,
Yeah.
Where are you gonna plug them in when there's not enough power?
Well,
yeah.
Michelle, Elon invests his money into battery storage too, but he can't. He can't grow his factories fast enough to actually meet the demands either, though.
Right, you can't make enough. Can't make enough to meet all the demand. Exactly.
Yeah.
And right now he's trying to promote the use of sodium batteries versus lithium ion because they're a little safer.
Yeah.
And easier to get the materials because sodium can come from seawater.
Yep. He's trying to promote the seawater salt batteries. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, those whatever batteries that are like in electric cars and Teslas and stuff that catch on fire, and it's so hard to put the flames out. Like
That's
all these
lithium.
let 'em burn.
That's
Yeah,
lithium ion. Yeah.
like that's crazy. I've seen videos of
Oh yeah.
then like people wrecking in the houses, and it's insane. They just burn them down so fast.
All right, yeah, they been done so fast. Same thing with EV cars, like a Tesla. You know, once the batteries catch
Yeah.
fire, there's not much you can really do.
Right?
Get people
Yeah,
out of
I
harm's way.
100% agree with Grizz. Yes, we are paying for the mistakes of our past.
Yeah.
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 I know I simplified, but it means the exact same thing.
Oh shit! Give me 1 second. Hello. No.
Ella? Ella?
Yeah.
Every time I hear her say Hella, it reminds me of the Moral Oral episode where Oral smokes the crack and says, and then here's Jesus' voice say, I hope you love the crack as much as I love you. And then Oral throws the little Jesus statue across the room and you hear, wee! And then he goes, love ya! And then Oral goes, shut up,
Yes,
Jesus.
exactly, Chris. That's true. There's the storage of the waste products. I'm surprised that they can't really fully utilize those rods. Just massage my ears here. These headphones are pinching them. Ow, 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 ow. So I'm surprised that we just can't find a way to reuse those fuel rods.
Let's just go out back. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how to put this on mute.
The
That's
little
okay.
microphone on the bottom of your phone.
Let me just massage my ears real quick. Ow, 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 ow.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm back.
Always something there to remind me. Do. There's always something there to remind me.
Right.
Michelle, always something there to remind me.
Hybrid buses are an interesting idea. In some cases, they can be valuable, but how long does it take to charge a bus? You know. I mean, we're never going to totally get rid of fossil fuels. That's not going to happen. And the reason is because fossil fuel is still cheap as dirt, you know? Compared to electric vehicles anyway.
Yep. Like I was saying, what they should have done with the infrastructure to begin with is like back when they were trying to collect all the glass back in the 80s, they got everybody to quickly start recycling and all that. And then what they should have done this time around, though, is getting all the cars, all the old clunkers off the roads. Like you were saying, cash for cars, but that's not the kind of, I don't really believe in that program.
That was not really the purpose of it, really. I think it was more to promote new cars.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay, somebody's come on panel now. I'm at. It's Michelle. Go ahead, Michelle. How you doing?
Hey. Hey, Michelle.
How you doing with the game? How's it going with the game? You finally leveling up some?
He said he was playing like after you left yesterday. She said she actually was playing it. Seemed like she was having a good time.
She said
yeah.
Hey,
I had gotten lost, and then I had to find my way back, and now I'm back where I'm supposed to be in the
add-ons
game.
you can install on that game, so you can make it a little bit easier. But right now you're playing it pretty much barefoot, so
Yeah.
But there are add-ons you can add to the game.
All right, Michelle. I'm gonna take 5 minutes here because Ma Bell came up with this little idea she wanted to run with. So I'm gonna run it past everybody. Right? She said we got to get Comedy Flu in on playing these games. That way we all can be involved with playing these games. And we're gonna
Yeah,
bring
what
this.
if you got a PC,
Hang on,
there's no reason why you can't download it and play it. It's
hold up. All right. So I don't have a PC right now. I mean, I could build one. Basically, if I wanted to take my time, there's parts around me I could build a machine, but I don't want to. But then she's like, "We'll get a fundraiser for you to get a computer built for you." I was like, "Yep, I could see it exactly $0 being donated to that."
well, I got a computer on my wish list. That's a Dell Office computer. It'd be fine for playing Turtle WoW. It's not going to be super fast, but it's a nice machine. It's like $179 running Windows 10. So what do you got to lose? You know.
Hey, Chris, will you sub to my buddy?
Oh, hell yeah. Just found my pin.
Sweet. Michelle, my friend's gonna sub to you.
There you go. More people. Get her more people.
More hostages. More
and
hostages.
my landlord.
More hostages.
We want more hostages. We want more hostages.
Michelle.
So looking at your picture in your screen, you look like you're got brown hair.
Yep, it kind of has some other colors like blue and green left in it.
Okay.
But yeah, I have brown hair, and that's one of my snakes. Oh, he was smaller then. That picture's like 3 years old or so.
Yeah.
So Ash is kind of smaller there. But
well, you look like you're pretty trim. You don't look like you're overweight or anything.
DELANEY.
How tall are you anyway? You about 5'7", 5'8"?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 5'9".
Oh wow, so you're just itty bitty. Well, actually, you're closest to my height. Actually.
Yeah. I don't like being
pretty tall. You're tall.
Yeah, I hate it. Hate it.
Why?
I don't know. It's odd, and like I have big feet.
I have big feet too. It's okay.
And
well, you got big feet for the same reason I got big feet. You got to spread the load. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. And clothes are hard to find, like jeans and stuff.
Oh,
I can never.
I don't like probably really short.
But
yeah, it's like
you have to get everything in long.
Yep, flood pants. And like shorts and stuff.
I wish I was 5'5". I wish I was smaller.
Oh, me too. Same here. Like tiny little girls. I envy them.
You go to Silver Moon, the average height in Silver Moon is about 7 feet. So.
Wow.
That's for the men. Women are a little bit shorter, by 6'2", like for the men in Silver Moon.
There's a model that's like almost 7 feet tall. She's got like super long legs and stuff.
Yeah.
So Michelle, there was talk in other chats and in other areas, and one of them was a question. And I know we talked about this briefly in the panel before where you were available, and I was like, Michelle's a beautiful woman, but she wouldn't be my type because I would end up pissing you off, right? Because I know what it takes to actually deal with me. You know what I mean? So when I'm evaluating people that I could see maybe starting a partnership with, I evaluate that before I even move forward. You see what I'm saying?
Michelle, my buddy just subbed to you.
What's
Okay.
that now?
Well, anyways, more or less,
Somebody do.
I know who I'm basically compatible with by how they respond to me in certain ways.
Why would we have a second New Year, second Easter? New Year's is a chronological time period that we set up because it's the end of the year, the start of a new year. But if you include Chinese New Year's, Japanese New Year, Hebrew New Year, you got multiple New Years. So you got that.
Right. Like, see, me and Michelle knows
And
we make great
you
friends.
got Eastern
Well,
Orthodox
Mabel.
Easter, you got Western Catholic Easter. So you got 2 Easters at least.
Me, when I talk to Naz, I know she makes a great friend. You know what I mean?
Bye, Mojo.
Mojo is a great friend. I love Mojo, though.
Mojo's fun,
yes,
yeah.
she's my twinnie.
Mojo is a queen.
She's my
Mojo.
twinnie.
Chris said that
Mojo.
Nags is 4 feet 21 inches.
4 feet 21 inches. That's right. 4'2", everybody. Anyways, Mojo, you need to get on everybody in the UK. Just tell them to start throwing that tea in the Times.
Yeah.
You can't start a party without throwing a little tea and some water.
Make sure you guys have all liked the stream too.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe.
That.
And if you're on a phone device, guys, don't forget to tap your screen.
Even the ones that come in every day, it's normal to forget because I catch myself forgetting.
Yeah, and if you truly do like the stream and you want it to succeed, please fill up the like jar.
Yeah, and please don't forget to share the content with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies. Yeah.
We need more hostages.
We need more hostages.
We want more hostages.
Well, let me ask Michelle a question. What stands out particular about Turtle Wild that you love or don't love?
What was the question?
What stands out about Turtle Wild that you love or you do not like or do not love?
Oh, so what things do I like about it?
Well, okay, let's tell what the things you like about it first. Yeah.
You'll never meet this.
I think like the different characters are kind of cool and like you could customize it and do all that. But I think for me, it's trying to just navigate everything and figure everything out is frustrating, especially because like I went too far without knowing. Like it'd be cool like if they had a thing that popped up right when you start, like do this, go to this person. Like it could be more directive in that way.
Have you gotten any discussion with anybody on the game yet? Because they have the ability to chat in the game too.
I saw people chatting in there, but I didn't utilize the chat yet. No, I was busy just kind of checking everything out first.
Yeah.
I wish I had a computer to be able to play or a console or something.
Well, you know, the computer that's on my wish list would be fine for you, Nads. It's not that expensive at $179.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
That's not bad.
Not bad for Comedy Flu either. I mean, it's an inexpensive Dell. It'll get you on the air.
All right, Michelle, I'll tell you right now. I got an HP that I believe it has the Pentium 4 in it, but at the same time,
yeah.
What does that famous person mean?
Thank you for the donation. Yeah, I mean,
right, but what does it mean?
Turtle Wild really doesn't need a lot of resources. I mean, you can install more memory in it and stuff.
So, what famous person said is justice for just Miss Jamie, a friend that MicheleDalene doesn't deserve.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, that's their $2 and saying that Michelle doesn't really. Anyways.
Yeah.
Ben MMD.
There you go. Red broke it down for you
what
in
happened with
layman's.
Justice Miss Jamie? Wait. I don't understand that. Justice Miss Jamie hasn't even been here.
Red. Yeah.
She hasn't even been here on the show. MJ's been here, but not just Miss Jamie hasn't been here.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up.
It's all good. I knew it was negative. But Red broke it down the easiest for anybody else that didn't understand.
Yep. How many people are on the stream now?
Right now we have, according to my screen, it says 15.
I guess that's okay. I'd prefer 30 and have like more likes. But what's the like jar at?
Yeah. Well, right now we're doing pretty good. We got 15 minutes and 59-second engagement average. That's not bad.
I am the Great Cardolio.
Is that a ding dong? No.
Ding dong.
I didn't hear
I
a
said
ding dong. I
wasn't.
just checked it just now.
I am the Great Cardolio. An ETB.
Tired comedy?
Nope, not at all. I got
I need to actually take a nap.
130 views so
what
far.
I got going on is about a gallon's worth of pee. It's like, if I let that out of there, I'm going to be peeing all day.
Just do it.
Okay, fine. I'll go and take a whiz. Thank you. I'll go take a whiz. Give me 5 minutes, everybody.
I haven't seen Just Miss Jamie
getting a bladder infection over.
Red.
Yes.
I haven't seen.
Make sure you set your timers. Everybody, 5 minutes and countdown.
Make sure you wipe the tip of your dick with your Kamala teepee.
Say what?
No, Noodles got a gift from a viewer that has Kamala Harris on toilet paper.
So what, Grizz? So why would someone say the friend Michelle doesn't deserve? I don't get that. I haven't seen Just Miss Jamie around here in a long time. I don't even just know why they even brought that up.
Hey, Michelle, what'd you say about Noodles? With 2 L's. Michelle with 2 L's.
But he received a toilet paper roll with Kamala's face on it.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say the egg.
Well, that too, but I was saying comedy when he goes pee to make sure he wipes. Because they were debating whether guys wipe their
right. If I had a dick, I would wipe.
Michelle, when you use the bathroom, do you wipe? Like when you do number one?
I was thinking about trying to figure something out here. All right, go ahead now.
Did you hear my question, Michelle?
No, I didn't.
They were asking in Noodles live, like, if guys, after they use the bathroom, is it appropriate to wipe or not? It was a debate, so I was just wondering if you did or not when you went to the bathroom.
You mean like after you pee?
Yeah. Like, is it appropriate for a guy to wipe?
That was refreshing.
I think it depends on the situation, more than anything.
Well, if guys don't wipe, like when they put it back in their pants, isn't it all wet and shit?
Yeah.
Well, you can say it kind of gets wiped. You can kind of say it kind of gets wiped on their underwear.
Look, all guys get about a drip every time we piss, all right? 1 drip.
I think when girls pee, it's different. I think we have more liquid coming out than they do or something.
Carrie goes,
more area to wipe.
As far as
Carrie, such a perfect stream,
Let me just help myself.
More area to get cop ball cleaners in.
Because Carrie hasn't been
they
here.
have the ability to aim. We don't really have that ability.
It's like, hang on, look at all this cotton balls cleaned up in there. And then it's even worse when she turns out the lights and she just went to the bathroom and you're going down there to do the ooh la las and roll your R's and G's.
I have no idea what that
And
meant, Louis.
then you eat a little cotton ball, like, delicious. It's even worse when it's closer to the back door and it might have hit the chocolate highway. You get a chocolate clinger.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like, ooh, I got some disgusting toilet paper in my mouth. And then it's like you lift up your head for a minute to breathe. And what I do is anytime it was toilet paper related, I go, all right, it's not my bedroom. Wherever that fucker went.
You know what it could be too? That person that did that donation, they could be doing it because they saw you and I on Noodles, and we told people we were coming here. So.
Oh yeah, true.
Just ignore it, Michelle. It's probably they did it because they knew from Noodles why we were coming here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up, Michelle. It doesn't matter. You have so many people that love you, and I doubt it's true. I doubt it's true. That person that said that is just an asshole. You don't need them around here.
Well, first of all, just Miss Jamie used to come on the show a bit.
More customers.
She's got my very first elf ears. I sent her my very first elf ears I ever got. So she has those in a framed case.
Yeah. And so don't believe this person. Just don't believe them.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get you wound up. They know how
to push your buttons. Just ignore it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the BB boo boo bop.
Oh, Mojo's still here.
Yes, Mojo is still here. I'm trying to race to the channel now.
Good morning, Dawn. How are you doing today?
Well, Mojo is trying to hear Michelle. Whatever you're trying to talk to Mojo, let Michelle talk, you guys.
Yeah, I try to find a space to talk to people.
Hey, Michelle, did you know every time I'm on your live stream, I do watch your commercials for you?
I do too. Well,
anytime every time, even if I'm watching it to rewind it again, just to rehear parts or the whole thing, like that shit was so funny, I want to watch it again. That's what I do.
Well, how does that work? Like, if you skip the commercials, you don't get as much, right?
Yeah, you should always watch the whole ad so she gets the full.
Right. I was saying, I was just
Red said this show is a trap. Why do people stay? Because people like the content.
I'm here.
Red, that's why.
Because you're entertained and you don't want to admit it to yourself.
Yes. You are being entertained. You are not a hostage held here against
it's
your
just
will.
Like my people watch
you're free to move
reason.
about the YouTube community, but you're here.
Yeah,
ask yourself, why are you here?
Yeah. Why haven't you climbed out of a hole yet and took an orange cat to the next realm?
Hey, yeah, where is Rusty?
Oh my God. There's
Ned
drawing lines for everybody.
He's on the bed. He's laying on my bed right now.
Yeah. We want more hostages.
More hostages.
Let's see. How many subs?
What day is tomorrow, Comedy?
The day after tomorrow, yes.
No, what day is tomorrow?
It's Saturday.
No.
There was solo, there was.
Fine, I'll do it the right way. Sunday. No. Sunday.
God.
There, all right?
It's because you're tired.
No, I knew it just feels like it just turned Saturday. You know what I mean?
Are
Like
you
I missed.
sleepwalking right now?
Like
Are you
it's like
sleepwalking?
24 hours of my life went somewhere, and I don't know where it went. I don't know. I
Let
mean,
me
it might
ask
have
Red
some.
a
Ran into the
question real quick,
noodleverse.
and maybe you guys can
Hang on,
help
let me
answer
tell
it.
ask.
Why is
Yeah.
Red saying my show's a trap? I don't get that. What do you
Michelle,
think it is,
all
a
right.
Roach
Here's what we're gonna
Motel or
do.
something?
Michelle, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a broom and we're gonna beat the hell out of Red until he shuts up. Okay?
Yeah.
That'll handle all the trap problems. We want more hostages. Michelle, what it really is, it's an inside joke, but it's because we all want to help you get more views, more people who can contribute healthily to the community, that kind of stuff. And then we can get more engagement, all the beautiful things that make you get rained down by
Right.
the YouTube gods, okay? That's what it is. It's a joke, but Red, he wants to be mean with it, so there you go.
Yeah.
I find Michelle interesting, actually.
Exactly.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's fascinating. You're
Here's the
a
thing.
fascinating individual, Michelle.
You know,
Yeah.
Red loves it too. Otherwise, he wouldn't fucking be here, just like everybody else who's addicted.
Yeah, Red is shitty in the comments until he's cool
Yeah.
on the panel.
Yeah, he comes up
I
here and
get
he talks
pissed
in the
off
back
at him
rooms.
and
All
they
cool.
comment.
All cool in the back rooms.
Sorry, Red.
Yeah, we blew your secret, Red. You're cool behind the scenes.
Red's a softie. He just has a really hard shell.
Yep. See, he likes to play the asshole, play the troll, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that's a character, guys. He's the anti-hero or the villain, okay?
Yeah.
Well, one guy said something to me on one of my videos. He said to me, he says, originally he said, I gotta stop watching all those locals. And I said to him, well, I'm not a local. He said, well, no, but don't you have to do a few more things to be considered one. And I said, I do have my quirkiness, but I really do try not to be too stupid. Although sometimes my show may seem like I'm stupid. I'm not really.
All right, Michelle, I promise you I sold this from another source, but it's a dad joke, and it fits perfectly from what you just said. But what do you call a cow with no legs and nobody else help?
Ground beef.
Oh, my God, you motherfuckers. I said nobody help.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, the ADD just answered that.
I know. Now you know how it is. Damn you,
I ate too many
ADD.
popsicles as a kid. I'm sorry.
Yep, and lived under high power lines, you know what I mean? And the damn pink
Popsicle has
chips.
that dope copyrighted comedy. Watch yourself.
Who's got a copyright?
Popsicle.
Yeah, the popsicle sticks. Yeah. God damn you, popsicle ice cream sticks.
Yeah. So, like I said, some people, I mean, like I think some people, a lot of my newcomers see the videos before they see the live stream. So, that's one of the reasons why I've been focusing on more videos, because that seems to be bringing in the newcomers.
Michelle, I know there's actually an outcry, and it's like when people see you dancing on Noodles, they're like, I would like to see more Michelle dancing. It's like, we've already brought it up to her. We've brought it up. Yeah, we've brought it up to her. People want to see more dancing, Michelle.
Yeah. That's honestly the reason why we had that up there is why I asked about her.
I don't think my dancing really fits into a short, though, because the short is only a minute long.
You can dance for a minute, fucking easy as shit.
You could easily do it, Michelle.
Oh, I mean, I would probably record this a long stream first. Maybe just...
and then cut it down into multiple shorts. But make sure you got.
You can do that too.
Here's the thing: you're only going to be playing.
Too, Michelle. You know what would be sick is if you picked an easy song that is trending that people do dance videos to, and you could do one and see how it does. It
has to be one that's either free to use or where the person's willing to share
she doesn't have
mods.
to, but just see how it goes.
I was gonna say was
She can do one
I
that
got
she
it.
finds
Michelle,
interesting too.
all right. If we're going to do that, the first song I want to see you dance to is Gasoline by Daddy Yankee, okay? That's what I want to see you get down to.
I don't know that song, but I'll tell you what.
Well,
As I
look it up.
said, it has to be a song either A, the publishers want to share monetization, or B, it's free to use. I will not dance to a song that somebody demands 100% of the revenue.
All right, Michelle, there's royalty-free music, and you know that, and there's also royalty-free studios. Go through there, see what you like, pick out a bunch of minutes, well, longer than a minute, but make sure you're only doing minutes worth of dancing, and record it as long as you want it, but make sure you make it into minute segments.
Disco would be great. That would be.
Ring my bell, ringing my bell.
Disco would work. The thing is that
that's
Hang
fun.
On.
The problem
Michelle,
is that I don't got a lot of moves to me. I'm kind of a slow mover.
All good.
If you speed a video up to make it into a short by making it triple fast, then you ain't gonna be so slow.
There you go.
If you want to do that too,
put your arm in the air and shake your butt.
Yeah, do the hokey pokey.
Yep.
But guys, I can't dance that fast in 15 seconds or less.
You shake it all about. Yeah, you do the hokey pokey.
Or you could do some like line dancing, Michelle. That's easy.
Do the cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. Or maybe I could take one of my own songs
curly shuffle.
Turn it into like a scene from a movie or something.
Yeah.
Hey, MicheleMarieDalene, do you remember the song "Do the Curly Shuffle"?
Which one?
The curly shuffle.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a good and an oldie. I wonder if there's copyright on that, because then you pull that up there and do the curly shuffle. You could have a little top hat if you wanted. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I got one question I was trying to figure out, because Villa Vibes does this. I'm going to talk about next. They got a Silver Moon type show, right? Mm-hmm. And the difference is they do it on YouTube. They're monetized. They get licensing. And they also can play all the music they want and still run ads on it. And I'm like, why can't I do that? Because he said, they paid for a commercial license. They're paying like $3,000 or $4,000 a month. I asked Villa Vibes that same question. They never got back to me.
Look, that's Red pretending to try to be an asshole again. But look at how funny it is, guys. Look at that. That's pretending. Hey, Parasolo.
I'm Parasolo.
It was nice. Parasolo, it was nice to get a shout out on your stream again. I wish you would have got some activity, but then we got into alcohol and I'm very, very amped about you going to do the Houdini stream. That's going to be great if you can make it. You know what I mean? A lot of your fans were engaged in that too.
Let's see Parasolo go live on YouTube and Tech doing shorts is totally silly. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing that most people don't realize. We talked about this a little earlier. I want to share this on the screen here again. So give me a second here to pull the screen up here. Here we go. We look at this is where we are right now on the status right now on the show on the channel, and you can see we're doing pretty good. But you go to the analytics. I'm not going to make this too long because it bores everybody to tears. And I go to audience.
Me personally, I love long streams.
Yeah, me too.
I will watch over again, especially if it had great subject matter. I will watch the whole. I do that for all my YouTubers who do long shit. I will watch and watch over again.
Here's the whole page information of itty bitty juicy goodness. Newcomers.
Break it down, Michelle.
The newcomers are primarily watching the videos. That's not the screen. It's not a screen. I'm sorry. But if you go back to audience, I think it's audience.
Hang on. What? See that huge spike?
That's
What
not
what
it.
week was that? I want to go back to where it showed that huge spike. I want to know what that day that was.
Trying to find the page I saw the stats on here on the screen. I see it on my phone all the time. Let's see. Overview.
Michelle, I don't think there's people telling their friends and families and their neighbors.
The more people that shares the information, the more it helps us to grow.
Exactly. We need more hostages. Parasolo, we need more hostages.
Well, we need to get more people to understand that we're trying to do content.
Yes.
And I'm not saying we're doing a great job at it, but we could be doing worse. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Just had the stats. Okay, so let's go to all. Thank you. Here we go.
Yeah.
New viewers primarily watch the videos. Returning viewers primarily watch the live streams.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for me, that's why we do so many videos. Because that's bringing them in. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the live streams that necessarily brings them in as much, and it's not the shorts. It's
Hey, Liam Ranch is new. Liam, welcome. If you haven't subscribed already, please. And it definitely has a lot to do with the phones, Liam. I'm glad you brought that up. Parasolo, I know you also know it's about the phones, but when you can't lead the horse to the water, guys. You know what I mean?
We're not bringing the phones back in here, guys. Stop asking.
I'm not pushing at all. I'm just trying to. I know. Doing what you're doing the platform the way you want to do. That's how it's going to be done.
Yeah, the phones get too crazy, I think.
It gets too crazy now when you got 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people on the panel. Never mind with the phone ringing in the background. Yeah. And then having to jump to another screen to answer that.
Yeah, I can see you getting frustrated. People don't let you have a word in.
And then I can't always understand what the people on the phone are saying, and then and then the closed captions start looking like eggs and sausages, and I can't understand what's going on.
I'm sorry.
You're good at handling your show.
Guys, I'm going to have to take a responsibility. I have severe ADD, and it makes me, when it's like, ooh, there's a walnut, and then I talk about the walnut, but then it's like, ooh, an M&M, and then I talk about the M&M. So that's partly my fault.
By the way, do you also have autistic spectrum disorder too?
Yes, I'm high functioning, low spectrum.
So am I.
Yep.
High functioning, yeah.
Yeah.
Asperger's. It's a little easy. I think it's a little bit less noticeable in women than men, but sometimes you can see it in women too. They tend to mask most of the time, but
yep. Yeah, 2 of my daughters are autistic.
Yeah.
Hey, Red, come up so you're not being a dick.
I like that. Come up here. Be one of us. Be one of the hostages.
Michelle, do you care if I cuss like that? Michelle.
What's that?
Do you care if I cuss like that?
Doesn't bother me. I've heard a lot worse.
Right? All right. Thanks.
I've been known to say a few nasty words on this show too, a couple times, especially when I get really frustrated. Sometimes I get really upset. You heard me use a lot of F-bombs.
Michelle, can I give somebody a free shout out if you don't mind? I know it's your channel, everything's yours, but you mind if I do give a shout out?
Okay.
All right. So Parasola, guys, he does paranormal activity, right? And he's got big plans for his channel, and he does need to grow. I would love to watch him grow and get a bunch of you guys in there. Like when we're combining families and we're combining interests, we're helping the community and building a stronger community. Parasolo has great content. He speaks from the heart when he speaks from the heart, and then he's trying to chase down the spooks too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's great content. That's all I can say. I love everything he does. I know I used to be silent in his chat, but when he came into Noodles, I was like, all right, I'm going to check this guy out, and that's when that happened. So, but I used to not talk Parasolo. It's not until I seen that you were in Michelle's that's like, all right, I'm going to go over here and start talking now because he's in two communities that I'm in.
Yeah, I need to check his channel out. I've been meaning to.
Yeah.
Officially, I'm not in any community, but yeah, I do
You,
got my
Michelle,
presence
you
in
are
many
in a
groups.
community. You're in a community with Noodles. You're in a community with Justin. You're a community with everybody who's in the Noodles family, okay?
Yeah. Bianca.
Yeah, I'm into Noodles and Stancy T.
Yeah.
Justin doesn't
Yep.
really come by here much.
Yeah, that's his stupidity.
I think it's his anxiety. I don't think he really likes being on here.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't really go on anybody else's
But
channel to
Noodles.
Noodles.
I don't
and
really
his.
either. I stay to myself most of the time.
Yeah.
But I will comment on videos, though. If I see a video I like, I'll comment on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if more people saw you interacting with, that you would get a lot more subscribers.
Yep.
Well, I think like I said, the stats showed people actually first initially see me through my videos, and then they stick around for the live streams.
Hey, Parasola, the reason why I did that for you, brother, is because before I got into Noodles, you kind of let me hijack your show for a second when I started talking about alcohol and stuff. So I was like, well, he did let me rant and go on about what I like to drink and what mixes well and stuff. And I was like, I owe it to you. You know what I mean? So that's why I did that, brother.
Well, he probably deserves it too.
That's what I said. He deserves it. He does deserve it. He's got great content.
Sweet. David, I'll be checking that out today.
So, what do you guys think of my videos? Since
I love them.
Your shorts, actually, because you do got a couple shorts, I actually like those too.
I don't really do a lot of shorts. I actually have some people create shorts for me based on my clips.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I've seen, and I do like those because some people want their information in tidbits,
I like the one you just did where you showed your apartment.
Yeah, that way I did that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job cleaning.
Yeah, I think it was a good short because a short video, not a short, but nice video because it explains some behind the scenes stuff you probably don't see.
Yeah. Hey, and I love those film reels on your wall. Those are awesome.
Hey, Mojo, I put a tap somebody on the butt in the chat room and nobody responded. So how do you think that felt?
Chat room and really, you mean like don't want to talk to you in the chat room?
No, it wasn't that. Me and Mojo have this thing, and I tell her I tap her butt, and then she goes ooh, and yeah, whatever. It's a little game we play. But I didn't get no attention today. Oh, she's a moody black crow right now. Oh, Aunt Irma's visiting. Okay, gotcha.
Wait, what is the difference? What is the difference between my content and Noodles' content?
Okay.
Well,
Noodles is more
similar in the
sarcastic.
sense they're both basically talking to a camera, but the difference is the studio is on 4 wheels.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Aunt Irma. tell her to leave you alone. I got fun to be doing.
Yeah. So, Gummy Flow, what do you think? When you compare my content to Noodle's content, what do you think is the real difference between the two contents? Flemmy thinks the only difference is that he's on a mobile studio with 4 wheels, and I'm on a single studio that has 0 wheels.
Mm-hmm. Well, he talks more about what he's interacting in his day to day or where he's going out. Yours is, you touch on the topics from the news or what you're interested in. You know what I mean? Because when you're on politics, like sometimes when Noodles goes on his rants with politics, they're very similar. Similar, but
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean? But
for some reason, he seems to love the portrait mode more than I do.
Yeah.
Because it seriously does bring in new, fresh faces.
Yeah, I found a lot of channels I like just by
but they don't
scrolling.
stay though. They don't stick around though. They just leave.
No. Here's the thing. Remember that whole thing YouTube rewards you with? You gotta make them feel welcome. You gotta engage with them and be like, hey, if you want to stick around and be a beneficial member to this community, we want you to stick around. Like Parasolo, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With asking people to stick around and help build a healthy community with you. You know what I mean?
You see, that's the thing now. That's why I always talk about the engagement number, because I think that's the number we really need to focus on, not on the number of views.
Yep.
Yeah.
We gotta engage the audience.
Understand the number of views comparison is just like I told Krista. It's just like basically flipping through all the TV channels on your cable TV package. Does that mean that every single time you change the channel, they can say, "Oh, I got a view"? Just flip right past you to go to another channel.
It doesn't count like that. They got to actually stick around for, I believe, the whole minute to count as a view.
Yeah, maybe.
I know that for a fact because I've had somebody pop in on the last little 30 seconds as I was about to hit end, and it didn't count as a view. It's counted as 0 views.
Yeah.
Well, Noodles talks about sex a lot. Maybe you should do that.
I don't want to get STDs.
Well, that brings in a lot of viewers, is what I meant.
That's like saying, well, Comedy Flu, he talks a lot about sex.
That's why somebody suggested I should have been on Chatterbait, and I tried Chatterbait, and it just wasn't worth it.
That. Yeah. No, I was kind of kidding. Yeah, don't get into that.
Maybe Noodles might do well with Chatterbait, showing his sausage on camera.
I could see him just being a little man whore on Chatterbait.
Yeah, he's got that egg.
Yeah, he still says he don't fit it, but I don't know. Maybe what it was is he thought
maybe you have to give the one for a stallion for a horse.
Yeah.
And they do make them that big.
Michelle, that makes me wonder if you've seen the horse escape the barn or something. I mean,
no.
Supposedly there was a kiss between you all. There was spittle,
That'd be kind of weird, though. I could just see Noodles using a horse condom.
Oh my god!
Hey, Michelle, this is a little bit too big.
Well, when you go to a family planning or whatever, and they give you condoms and stuff, now they give you those little finger condoms.
Hey guys, there's John.
What are those for?
He was having for your fingers if you're going exploring with your fingers.
Yeah. When I went to family planning, I always said, "You guys got the finger condoms? These are too big."
I would have thought that might go in a woman's clit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. But it's just easier to use dental dam or saran wrap then, Michelle.
What's that?
For woman's oral sex, you put a little plastic wrap on it,
Those finger things don't have to be for women.
Hang on, though. Anybody remember the movie Booty Call? It was a great movie, I promise you. Hey, Michelle, there's a watch party. Can we watch Booty Call?
What? What's booty call? What's that?
Google it and just get the basically the headline of the movie, and then see if it's your cup of tea or not.
Well, right now I gotta get ready soon to go over to Cumbies, get some supplies before 7:00.
All right, are you gonna film yourself walking to Cumbies again?
No, I'm just gonna film myself at Cumbies, and then after that, I gotta go to CVS and get some food to take home to cook for dinner tonight.
Well, you know, people like to watch the journey and the voyage too, right? When you're walking and making the journey.
Well, we could do that, but like I said, I'm really thinking I might want to do it in landscape because some people pointed out the problem is that they can't really see all the stuff that I'm trying to show because they only can see a small portion of the screen, which is true.
Yeah, and you have to have your hands on your walker.
I want to say hi to John and hi to Tiger Kitty. All right.
Well, that's why I was gonna buy
guys.
the other action camera. I might still buy that because Brian PC was nice enough to buy the two Lexar 32 gigabyte SD cards for it, so I could just buy the camera and then slap them in there, and we could use the action cab, do the video, then bring them back here, upload them to the computer, so that we can edit them and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not live, but then again, there's advantages because it's video. I can make sure everybody can see what the hell we're actually doing.
Tiger titties.
Yeah.
Michelle's back, everybody. She's sounding like she's beating her keyboard playing Turtle Well.
No, I was putting the baby to sleep.
Are you actually playing Turtle Well right now, Michelle?
Freaking comedy. Shut up.
You're welcome. You're welcome. God, I wish I had a working computer. Oh, man.
Well, let's just go buy the computer. That's on my wish list for yourself. It's not that expensive. It's a Dell Optiflex 6070.
Oh man! Somehow my hands mysteriously became broken, and now I can't even play it with a keyboard anymore.
It's okay. You can use your tongue. You're talented.
Oh, great. I chopped my tongue off with licking the butter knife, and it was 1,000 degrees when it happened, so it instantly cauterized the wound.
How'd you get it to your mouth if you chopped your hands off?
I used my feet. How dare you?
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh, if you can use your feet with a butter knife, then you can play Turtle Well with your feet too. Oh no, somehow I mysteriously got it.
There's people that use their feet like their hands.
Yes, I was mysteriously in a trip and fall accident, and my legs no longer work now.
Well, I mean, after all, I suppose you could design a footboard so you could play the game with your feet.
Thank you, Red. I love you too. Hey, Red, you forget that I've seen you tell me you love me, so yeah. Don't lie to yourself now.
I mean, you got those dance mats that have sensors in them. Why not? If you could go ahead and get the driver to allow you to.
Oh yeah, just use my nubs to play on the old NES workout pad. I'm like, come on, I gotta run as fast as the fucking cheetah here. Anyways,
you're saying Tiger Kitty's name should be Tiger Titty.
Yep, all 6 titties. But I could have
sworn herself Tiger Kitty because she likes cats like I do.
I could have sworn that tigers and dogs have 8 sets of titties, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's 8. 6 is weird.
I don't know. Parasolus has 6 titties, so I don't know. He might know tiger titties better than I do.
Well, I want to get him on panel. He's keeping the people entertained and educated. That's
Are you
kind of a
not
start.
entertained?
Oh, so I just Googled it and it says cats can have anywhere from 4 to 10, so it varies.
Holy shit, 10 titties. Tiger
Yeah.
kitties, you got a lot of titties.
Most cats I've seen have 4 to 6 nipples. I don't see ones with 10.
Right?
I've seen 8, but okay. That's why I thought 8 was the normal.
Yeah, I think
dogs-
I've seen one with 8 because they usually, like, after they've had a couple litters, they have more.
Yeah.
Like,
And I know
how would you have a litter of like 10 and only 6 titties? That means a couple are dying.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Or definitely a couple are going to have to wait in line for their brothers and sisters to get done suckling.
Oh, it's even funnier when she has 12 kittens, and then she's only got 8 nipples, and then they got to rotate.
Yeah.
But hey,
they got a Chinese fire drill those titties.
Like, get the fuck off. It's my turn, bitch. I'm sorry. Sorry,
no,
guys.
They sound a sound and then they switch.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to get ready to head out.
No! See, it was just getting good.
I know, I know.
Musical
Don't forget, we got
titties, and now you gotta go?
Don't forget, we also got 7 o'clock show tonight, too.
Hey, if you start talking about wow titties, she'll stay.
But you know how much energy I still have? I want to try to burn through it all.
Do you think my cow on Turtle Wow has 10 titties?
Go count it.
Yeah, she's playing a Tauren. She's playing a Tauren warrior. Her skirt covers up her udders.
I don't know about that.
I can't take the skirt off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want my character to be butt naked, Michelle. How do I change that?
Hey, there might be a mod for that if you look into a skinning program.
Actually,
if I sell enough pelts, can I get a stripper outfit for my cow?
Oh,
is she gonna show her nipples?
Hell yeah!
I know that there are mods that you could go ahead and take the clothes off your characters and show them bare. In fact, there was the Tauren cow didn't get shown. They just showed the Alliance characters, but some of the characters they did show 3D views of them naked. But like the artist said, is that given the YouTube's policy, we're trying not to expose too much. For example, the dwarf males get a huge you-know-what.
Yes.
They blurred it out of the camera, but you can see it's
That's
there.
kind of an oxymoron. Wouldn't a dwarf have a little one? Oh, a big one?
Nope, big hammer.
Got it.
You know they got to work in the mines, right? So.
Yeah.
Big hammer.
Yep. Big hammer. They swing the big hammer. Parasol is like, wow, I'm learning a lot about this world. This mythological world. I might want to play Turtle Wow. Hey, Parasola, if you want to play some Turtle Wow, we're building a community that I promise I won't be a part of because somehow I'll have a mysterious accident. It prevents me from downloading a client.
Flute, if you really want to get a computer in a hurry, and if you got a monitor laying around, just go ahead and get the one I have to my watch list. They dealt up to like 70, 60, 70.
All right, I'm going to put it like this. There's literally 5 computers in my room right now. Not one of them are mine, and I don't want to use any of them.
Wow. So you do technically have computers. So you lied.
No, I don't have my own computer. My computer was sold by somebody else because when they sold it, it was still worth $800. Okay.
Why do you have 5 other computers that belong to other people? Did you steal them?
No, they're not being used anymore, and they were going to be tossed out or donated. And I said, well, instead of that, just let me take them, and maybe I'll start building retro machines where I can play.
So those don't belong to other people; those are yours.
No, they technically belong to other people.
Shut your fucking pie hole for a second here.
They technically
shut it
belong to other.
You got 5 computers and you could put WoW on one of them.
But my hands just got broken. They're all fucked up. You're gonna have to drive.
Michelle, call
Trust me,
comedy
your
on his
hands are not
bullshit right
broken.
now.
You remember, you drink a gallon of vodka a week or a day, so I don't think your computers are broken. I don't think your hands are broken either.
I can't lift the bottle anymore.
Red said Michelle picked her nose and ate it.
Yeah, we can get people playing some Turtle Wow. That was why I played Turtle Wow, because everybody said to me, "Oh, we had a game we can play that was free." I'm like, okay, so I started up Turtle Wow, and like the only person that came on was Red and Brian K. And all they did was complain.
Well, you're playing with the wrong people, probably, Michelle.
I know.
Miss Delaney, I was told that you're technically a botter. That's what I was told. I will throw somebody's secrets under the bus since they want to talk shit at times. Well, the dogs are fucking losing it.
He saw a squirrel.
No, it's their mother. No, it didn't rain. Or hang on, maybe. No. You know what that moist meaty looked like for a second? Yeah, I don't know what. I was like, what the hell is she coming up here with a 12-pack? Like,
well,
I didn't
Ray,
ask
I
for a
think that would
12-pack.
make you actually feel pretty good when you think about that, what you just said. That Michelle talks to us like we're gods.
We're gods.
I'm definitely a Greek goddess.
All right.
Which one do you think I am?
You're Aries. No, you're really Athena, but because of your Earth sign, yeah.
If you were a Greek goddess, Michelle, which one would you be?
I don't know. Maybe.
Dear.
Is there a sky one?
Maybe the goddess of communication.
Or a snow one?
Maybe one of the muses.
Oh, that would be a good one.
All right. So MicheleMarieDalene would be the goddess Echo. All right. If you look into that history.
Oh, okay. She's like the goddess of communication.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Michelle, you're playing a Tauren.
Yeah.
How does the Tauren character reflect you as a player?
Because I'm a Taurus.
Right. Sadly enough, they don't have a class for a race called Virgo. Virgo.
All right. Now, if I had to choose a Greek goddess out for myself, I'd be Little Eros. Okay, Little Eros.
Why little?
Because I wear a diaper, I'm running around with my winged shoes, running as fast as I can, trying to get everybody in love and fighting for peace. That's
that would
me.
either be Cupid or that could be Mercury or Hermes.
Yes, if we go with Greek mythology, that's why I technically went with Roman. I went with Roman. Okay,
Michelle heard me. Comedy didn't.
I went with Roman because that's what I wanted to go with.
Huh.
I make up my own rules, like everybody says. I make up my own rules. Yeah. For rule number 1 is always be listening.
Red said hermaphrodite would be Michelle's goddess.
Hermaphrodite. That actually works. She's the goddess of love, and she does have communication because you got to talk to.
David, that's why I did that. I took an old Gateway 2000 case from 1995, converted it into an ATX form factor case, and started shoving everything in there. Trust me, I've done it.
Yeah. Now, my God!
Using an angle iron grinding disc and a drill to cut the hole in the back for the ATX plate.
Hey, my favorite computer to rebuild from scratch, from bare bones, tearing all the garbage out of it to put new, basically making a sleeper. My favorite case that I had to use a drill to put pegs in and everything. I took the old compact Presario 2180. Oh my God, that machine, when doing all that work, all that metal and sheet metal, it just cut my hands up. I'm like, every time I touch this thing, it fucking bites me. What the? But yeah, it
Well,
was
my
fun.
computer's actually got parts of an old Dell in it. It says Gateway 2000 with an old Dell Optiflex motherboard from early 2000s.
What are you
ATX form
talking
factor.
about? I said hermaphrodite is very appropriate. That's not laughing.
Yeah.
See, Red always wants to turn everything to a negative, Michelle. That's why Noodle says you should get rid of him.
How are we supposed to not laugh at that? You were trying to be funny, Red.
Yes.
Hermaphrodite isn't a real goddess.
Hey, guys, we still have that other mission that we're supposed to help the guy from Texas help blow up his channel. We should give him a shout out too. Red, get up here so you can give the guy from. I know you know his channel, so give him a shout out. He deserves the shout out. He deserves the shout out.
I'm making pancakes and bacon. Who wants some?
I'll take bacon. Do you got sausage too?
No sausage. Fresh out. You can supply the sausage.
Oh, you son of a! Anyways, I'll take extra bacon, and no one's getting sausage.
There's only one problem with the case mod I did though. David S. is the fact is that I don't know if it can handle any of those bigger processors or those big heat tower for heat sinks unless they take the external card cage out of the top, because that Gateway 2000 has a whole like three internal floppy or SSD or hard drives SSDs. So you would have to take that carrier out just to stick a heat tower in there. I learned maybe if you mount the liquid cooled platform in front, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But then you gotta deal with liquid cooling and liquid leaks. I don't want to deal with that on top of everything else.
Not if you do it right, it won't leak. I think those would be cool. I want one of those towers that have the water inside and all the cool fancy lights. I think they look sick.
Well, I'm not interested in fancy lights, but I also added to the front of that case a USB 2.0 ports on the front. So obviously, if I bought another motherboard, I would have to figure out how to use those USB-C those USB 2.0 ports, and the headphone jack on the front. So I'd have to change the connector wiring on the front of the connector. So I'm gonna get a crimp tool and some IDC connectors and change those. You know, I haven't done PC assembly in over a decade, so I'm not even sure if I would even remember how to do it right.
My husband knows how to do all that.
We want more hostages.
Yeah. So is Brian PC.
Hey, she agreed. She agreed that time. Do you hear that? Michelle actually agreed, Michelle.
What?
She said, yeah.
Yes, we do.
She said, yeah, after I went, we want more hostages.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah. Your Delaney needs some work. I'm just going to tell you.
I can't do impressions like you and Red. Sorry. You've been around a lot.
Well, like I said, I hate to spend all the money and buy a secondhand ATX form factor motherboard with a CPU and the RAM, and all of a sudden find out it won't fit even after I buy the standard.
Michelle, I'm cutting you off on a reason. All right, you and Noodles are going to take a road trip to come see me, and you're going to get a free computer out of the effort of coming here.
Oh,
then you have no excuse to build a computer that meets all the specs and demands you need. Okay?
Yeah.
Because basically what I have
that would be such a sick stream. You could live stream it all the whole way there and everything, Michelle.
I'll put the computer on the curb and say for MicheleMarieDalene only, and then somebody will be like, "Well, it was free," and then the computer disappears. I'll be like, "Motherfucker!"
They came for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 386s, DXs, SXs, yeah.
No, I'm telling you right now. I think the lowest one I have is a Pentium 4. Okay, and you can still do a lot with a Pentium 4.
I got a Celeron. That's a Dell motherboard with a Celeron with the built-in integrated video. I tried to plug an AGB video card into it, and it got all crashy on me. I don't know if I was trying PCIe. That's right, and it wouldn't work in PCIe. It kept crashing. On the Linux, it worked great though. It still worked good, but
here's the other thing. Then the other three, they're iCores, but I don't know if they're all iCore 3 or 5, and there's like a mix of a 3, 5, and 7.
would be fine for Turtle. Wow. I mean, the computer
Of course.
even use.
I've just said you could get away with a Pentium 4 very easily. I know that for a fact.
I know it could.
It'll run a little hot, but if you want to put a water cooler on it, so do it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if I could get an air cooler, it's just like Linus Tech Tip said, comparing air cooled to water cooled, he said the difference is negligible in most computers today. Well, that's true. Unless you got a space
unless
issue.
you got power hungry. See, with new CPUs, yes, negligible. But with older PCs where it was higher power draw, like over 65 watts, yes, water cooling actually made a difference compared to air cooling.
See, if I even with that motherboard I have, if I took that existing Dell computer and I put it in a nice, 600 watt power supply, ATX form factor with a 20/24 connector on it, that would be a pretty good computer if I at least could work with a standard AGP video card. Good luck finding one of those.
What are you talking about? They're out there. They're just going to cost you. And here's the thing you must also forget. There's a retro community where they're rebuilding these boards, and you can build them yourself, Michelle.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because I mean, if I could get
when you say good luck, you act like there's not alternatives that are cheaper than actually paying through the nose for actual retroware.
Yeah. Well,
at some point, don't these old things that Michelle she gets into, don't they become more expensive?
It's funny because it's like, okay, as your computer's life cycle is about 5 years at max. Then you go ahead and upgrade, and now 5 years from now, then your computer that you passed up now for 10 years is now regaining monetary value.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing is when you get to the actual electrolytic capacitors in some of those computers, they have to be replaced because they're starting to bust open. Because the electrolytes, the cheap crap that was used for a while, some of those caps, you're talking about service mount capacitors. How are you going to get those off?
They come off. You use either edge nippers or you use
a hot air gun like
slippers.
Michelle has from the Brian PC Center on the workstation.
You don't even have to hot air them off or anything. You can literally snap off capacitors as long as they don't tear up the pads. You can easily resolder.
Yeah, I know you can snap them off, but the problem is if you got a multi-layer circuit board, then you're screwed.
No, you go slow and you don't fuck up nothing. It's called slow and steady wins the race. I watched so many retro guys where they just rip the capacitors off right off the board by side cutters or fucking needle nose, okay?
It's called total soldering, Michelle.
Yeah.
It's like surgery for computers.
Hey, Red, what about Atari?
Well, Atari's gotten expensive, but most people are doing emulators now, so...
I'm doing fine over there, Jesse.
Emulators are the big
thing. And what age or when they were made?
All right,
You can
Neds, do that again.
program your Xbox to play all those
I was
games now.
wondering when they were made and if they're worth anything.
Well, there are games in the Atari collection that are worth a little bit of money, but like I said, now since everything
Well, you know,
for Atari's been dumped,
Atari is coming up with a new Atari 2600 that's uses
yeah,
cartridges like the original one
Yeah.
does. So,
yeah, but there's some reviewers who already are saying don't get caught up in the hype. So I don't know, but at the same
Yeah.
time, yeah, Neds, with everything now being available on emulator, you might as well
well, I
just do your whole
suppose it's a lot
Atari.
better than the ones with the Atari
Yeah.
2600 lookalike that doesn't even have a cartridge slot.
Yeah. But just remember, your 7800 was backwards compatible with your 2600, and the 5400 was just a piece of shit. That's why no one cares about that system, because it brought nothing to the table.
Right.
I
7800
love
is
that
kind of highly
game,
respected.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
Yes. Mojo, remember playing Space Invaders? Hell yeah. Or Centipede?
Yep.
Do you remember Pitfall?
Yes.
Yeah, and you'd swing, and there were snakes
Pitfall, yep.
underneath
I
the
remember
ground.
Pitfall.
Yeah, and there was alligators and black opening holes that you could fall into and
Yeah.
you're trapped in. Like, oh no, I'm stuck in an open hole and I fell in it foot first. Now
And
how
there
the
was
fuck do I get
cobras
out of this
down
hole?
there.
How
You
do I
had to
get out
jump
of this
over
hole?
cobras.
My
Red, how do I
sister
get out of
found
this
out.
hole?
My sister found out with case of Pitfall was he used to go backwards from right to left and was to go from left to right. So
I remember
MJ,
spending
hey!
a significant amount of time playing the 3D
unless you go
pinball
crawling
game.
down into the tunnel and then you get stuck in that stupid scorpion or whatever it is, and then you're like, you know, you're out of it because that scorpion just doesn't go away.
Yeah. Get over here. That's
David, I'm the same way.
Parasolo, I only wanted you to go, get over here, because I
Hey,
was like, all right.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, if you've seen how he dresses, it would have been funny for you. Trust me, check out his streams, Michelle.
Which one?
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe we all could talk in just one stream. Do get over here.
Yeah.
Just one,
MJ,
Parasolo. Just
it's
one.
mad.
One stream, just get over here randomly too. It'd be great.
Well, anyway, guys, like I said,
No, I'm not ready still. I'm not ready.
Anyway, I gotta get ready to head out. So, if you guys
all
want
right,
to keep
Michelle, I
talking
got an
about,
idea. We'll do like we did the last time. You go ahead and do what you do, but don't close and don't. We're not going to backstage.
Right, I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves, right? And then what I will do is, you know, I'll be coming back on screen at 7:00, right?
Let's keep it live, so when you come back, it'll be nice and warm, like the toilet seat. When you know, it's like, oh, it ain't even cold. I can take a nice shit now.
Right. Well, like I said, when I come back around 7:00, I'll open the panel up, and if you guys are still here, it means I don't have to worry about the ding dongs, and you guys can just keep talking.
Please, somebody tell me I said I talked English there.
You did, but she just did her own thing regardless.
But Michelle, don't I don't want to end the stream. You go do it, Michelle. We will babysit the stream. Like Noodles lets me run the stream for 9 hours. Okay, 9 hours all on my own.
Well, right now, I'm going to say for
if you
now, if you
explain it
guys
to
want
her in
to,
a way that it's going to help her stream, then maybe she'll understand.
Michelle, it'll help you get watch hours. I promise you. Okay.
Oh, right now, like I said, I have to go, so I'm gonna just.
All right, you're free to go. Just step out.
I'm just gonna drop out of the panel for now, and then when I'll come back about 7:00, if you're here still, you know, we'll talk more.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll let you guys hang out and talk to each other. Okay.
Technically, everybody.
All right, panel. Panel, I'm gonna drop out now, but thanks for being on. I want to appreciate that.
1 second though. All right, everybody in the show. It's technically the show isn't over. There's an after show that Red should hurry up here and get in. He likes the after show too, so he should get up here. Let's let Red get up here. All right, don't leave until Red comes up here, please.
Well, Red's not interesting coming up right now. It looks like.
Michelle, where are you gonna go right now?
I'm going to come to Solar Stream.
You're going to Candies?
All right, guys. Listen, I'm gonna drop out. I'll see you guys at 7 tonight. Okay.
All right. Well, there's an after show you guys don't get to see that I'm
Mojo,
sad at.
come up.
And then Michelle and
Yeah,
Comedy
Mojo, get up here, Mojo.
and Naz can talk about whatever they want to
Mojo.
talk about.
Red. Night shows have a beauty.
All right, so guys, for right now, I'm gonna drop out so you can get ready to head out.
All right, Michelle.
Thank you,
Take care.
Michelle.
See you guys
Thank
7
you
o'clock
for-
tonight.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for having us.
See you 7.
Thanks for having us,
See you later.
Michelle.
All right, just stick around and hang out with each other for a bit, and then when 7 o'clock comes, I'll be back. I'll just turn the camera on, and we can just keep on going where we left off.
Yes. Yes.
All right. We'll
All
see you
right.
then.
Yep.
All right,
Thank
see you
you.
later.
Be
Okay, so yeah, I gotta go take care of something. Yeah, well, I can't. Well, I came up. Oh, you did? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh,
the ghost of Jimmy.
Noodles.
Michelle.
Okay, Red wants to come
What?
up here. Hold on a minute. Let me get Red on here real quick. Okay,
right,
Red, there
yes.
you go.
Yeah.
Red's there, guys. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go again.
All right.
Okay, so see you
Yep,
in a
yep.
little bit.
Bye, Michelle.
See you at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ankle.
7 o'clock on the dot. Like.
Yeah. See you then.
Drink the lemonade, Michelle. No soda.
And
Yeah,
Red
pink
can help
lemonade.
you learn how to play Turtle Wall if you need helps.
Did you hear me? No
What?
soda.
No, I didn't
We're
say
getting
that.
pink.
No soda.
Diet
Pink-
Well,
soda.
I'm still gonna be drinking soda. Screw that. I haven't had
No,
soda.
you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
I can't drink pink lemonade. I can't stand pink lemonade.
Drink
Yeah, I
some
can
tea
do that.
then. Get a tea instead.
But I'm gonna go out for a little bit anyway. So I'll talk to you
All
guys
right.
a little. Just drop it down for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Michelle.
See you in a little bit.
Bye.
All right. So, cause Mojo, you can still drop in because you already were on the show. So, all right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna get some stuff done before 7. So, for now, make sure all of you stay happy, safe, comfortable. Whatever you need to do, get it done. And I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock tonight. Okay? Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.